Hey, good evening to you, and welcome back here to the Butte Civic Center Frontier Conference tournament action as we get ready to switch sides to the men's bracket, ladies and gentlemen. We have our championship decided on the women's side. Let's pull that up here real quickly as Dakota State will take on Montana Tech tomorrow night, 5 o'clock. And that will be the Frontier Conference Championship, number 1 against number 2 on the women's side. And we're going to find out who the finalists are on the men's side here after 2 more games. Rocky Mountain College, the 1 seed. Montana Tech is the 5 seed. They're going to play here in a moment. We'll talk about those. And then, of course, our nightcap has Northern, the 7 seed, and Carroll, the 3 seed. And that one at 7:30 this evening. JT? How you doing?
I'm excited about this game right here. These are the 2 best teams in the conference. I don't care if Montana Tech finished 5th or not. The 2 best teams are playing each other right now.
And we talk an awful lot about when you're playing your best basketball, and it feels like both teams are playing their best basketball right now. And especially, Rocky is a team that has been so incredibly consistent this year. They're fun to watch. I mean, they do their thing. But obviously, being around Montana Tech as much as we are and invested as much as we are, this Montana Tech team is playing their best basketball right now, 100%.
Well, they put that on display last night against Western. I mean, that was a show. That was a defensive show. That was an offensive show. But these 2 teams are 2 different personalities. We're talking Jekyll and Hyde. Montana Tech likes to get it out, goal. They like the quick shot sometimes. Really good at running their offensive stuff. Great on defense. Rocky is solid on defense, but they are a slow-down tempo team. They don't just run up and down the floor. And to me, that could be a weakness against Tech. If they get too far behind, they're not used to pushing the ball, and you just don't hit a switch, and all of a sudden everybody's going to run with the basketball. But they like to be a lot more deliberate on offense than most of the schools in the Frontier Conference.
Yeah, it's this should be a fun one as, of course, Rocky Mountain College, the number 1 seed. They have already secured their trip to the national tournament. And I would have to assume at this point they're probably knowing they're hosting a pod as well. I would assume that there will be 3 other teams joining them down to Billings, but that's a discussion for another day. Right now we've got Montana Tech, Rocky Mountain College ready to throw down. Number-wise, awfully close. You look down through here, Montana Tech, both of them averaging about 76 points a game. The Digs shooting over 50%, Rocky at 47. Both tremendous defensive teams. No shock. So, not a whole lot of difference between these 2 as far as overall team numbers go.
Yeah, the only thing in my mind is tempo. Who's going to control the tempo? Is the quickness of Montana Tech on their fast break, get into their stuff, going to do it? Or is the walk it down, let's run our offense, Rocky team going to do it? 2 different styles of play here.
Well, again, thanks for joining us. It has been a great tournament thus far, and certainly looking forward to what should be a couple of fantastic ball games here tonight as Montana Tech taking on Rocky Mountain College. Frontier Conference throwdown here, and, we'll see how things transpire, my friend. Montana Tech and Rocky Mountain College have played twice. The Digs, the last time they played was in Billings on January 31st. Rocky got the win 82-71. And truly, that's one of those that might not have been that close, to be 100% honest. Rocky really controlled that ball game from word go. And then you go back to December 5th, and Rocky got the win in Butte. 81-70. So Rocky has won both of the matchups between these 2, and certainly excited to see what round 3 brings.
Yeah, and how I view that as a coach, if I were coaching either one of these teams, I would look at it like that's when Tech had their downswing. They lost 3 games in a row at home, which was unheard of, and then they started their upswing again. So This is a whole new ball game. Throw all the records out, throw all the scores out. Nothing means anything except the next 40 minutes.
Well, again, thanks for joining us here. Rocky Mountain College, the 1 seed. We'll take a look at their starters as the home team in just a minute, but we'll start things off for Montana Tech. Their starting 5 here tonight. You're looking at Carson Peffer, Cam Lawrence, Hayden Decons, those 2 senior leaders here for Montana Tech. Braden Cook, who was a monster last night, got started early. He is going to have a big game in this one here tonight as well.
Absolutely.
And then Rhett Reynolds, he and Venema will be exchanging down in the block. and they're going to be tested here this evening as well. Really excited to see the battles down in the post, to be completely honest.
Me too, and all you get out of these Tech post players is consistency. They're both very consistent.
And that's, again, your starters for Montana Tech. Coach Danny Neville is getting his Coach of the Year award here. We talked to him after their win, and certainly he's done a marvelous job. The 1 year turnaround he has put together at Rocky is fantastic. You know, I think an easy Coach of the Year as far as the Frontier, but I think there is a real argument for that man to be a National Coach of the Year, honestly.
Well, there is a real argument. to walk in your first year, do some recruiting, and put it all together and win the conference, see what happens here in the tournament. He's no doubt in the talk about being the Coach of the Year.
Your Rocky starting five. Jordan will run the point. Nesbitt is, of course, the shooting guard, and he is a monster. You're going to be looking at Bilodeau, Robinson, and McCoy. All those kind of, 6'7", like 6'6" to 6'8" guys, long wingspan. They can rebound, they can jump, they can shoot. They really fill a whole lot of roles.
Here's Robinson's the middleman here. He's the guy that keeps all this together.
So that's a look at your starters on the Rocky side and Montana Tech side. And again, thanks for joining us. We have a packed house, and boy, it has been a wonderful tournament. We had such high expectations for getting this tournament back in Butte, Montana. It's been over 20 years since it's been here, and it has just gone so incredibly well. Good crowds and excellent basketball.
Could have got it in better years. They got a whole brand new floor here, and they take great care of this building.
So the starters getting introduced here for Montana Tech. Again, the Digs, the 5th seed here in the Frontier Conference. And let's talk about it again. I mean, people might be broken record with us, but this is one of those years when we looked at the men's bracket. This was a year where we went, 7-up. From Northern to number 1, you could run this thing like 10 times and probably get different winners 7, maybe 8 different times.
Yeah, no question about it. That's how tight this conference is.
The talent level is all at such a high level, and really excited to see where this one goes. Again, Rocky Mountain College has won both of the previous meetings. Pretty similar games, honestly. They controlled the tempo, and you brought it up earlier. Rocky controlled the tempo for the bulk of the game, if not the entirety of the game. But in Montana Tech's defense, if you will, talking to Coach Hyatt, they have found their identity here over the last month or so, and they are kind of refocused on the defensive side, and we'll see if that is going to change how this one transfers out.
Did I ever tell you defense wins games? When you're having a bad night shooting, go play defense.
That's it.
This is all about defense. Otherwise, they'd be scoring 160 a game.
McCoy will jump it off with Rhett Reynolds, and we're underway. Semifinals in the Frontier Conference, tip back. And Jordan will bring it into the offensive side. Again, thanks for joining us. Montana Tech, Rocky Mountain College, 3rd meeting this year. Nesbitt has Cook on him defensively. Nice bounce pass into the lane. McCoy bobbled it for just a moment, out to Jordan. Jordan looking for the inlet as it gets down to McCoy. Shot clock down to 6. McCoy fires to the wing. Jordan. Good defense, 3-ball on the way, and good.
Big shot.
That is
big shot. Couple seconds on the clock.
Yeah. Hayden Decons was in his grill, and boy, just a lovely shot by Jordan. 3-0, Rocky with the early lead off that first possession. Cook near side. Decons, alley-oop. Cook floats it in.
Great pass by Decons. Right on the money, otherwise that play doesn't work. Lob on the backside.
Nesbitt answers with a 3.
Well, I guess we're going to shoot again today.
Hello. Decons brings it into the offensive side. Robinson will pick him up defensively. I will say that. Players go down. Robinson holding his ankle, and he'll get up limping. And they're going to call a timeout. They're looking at the officials here. They wanted a whistle, but from our angle, it appeared that the Rocky players fell over each other.
Yeah, I thought they did too. He'll go in and get it taped. That's a big player out. I think he's their spiritual leader, this Rocky team.
I think you go back to the 2 games that they beat Montana Tech. Robinson was one of the key factors in limiting Hayden Deacon's interaction, both offensively and defensively. So we'll see how this one goes tonight. Rocky leading 6-2, back-to-back threes. Nesbitt, he'll throw it up top. Bowman. 3-point shot is on the way, front of the rim, no good. Deacons tips it. Montana Tech will that one's going to go out of bounds. Rocky ball. Reynolds and Cam Lawrence each got a fingertip on it. Neither could corral it, so the Bears will keep it in their offensive zone as Bilodeau might possibly be my favorite name in the conference.
Bilodeau, that's a Deer Lodge name.
Good stuff. He's out of Washington, though.
No, but Bilodeau is. There are a Bilodeau family in Deer Lodge. I never heard that name until I saw this guy's name on the roster.
Nesbitt puts on the brakes. Floater is up and out, no good. Deacons down the floor near side. Cook to the baseline. He tries to stretch it up. He's going to be fouled by Jordan. So Jordan will pick up the personal, and Braden Cook is going to go to the line. Rocky leading 6-2 here, the opening 2 minutes. And Braden Cook will go to the strike. Cook, an 81% free throw shooter.
My favorite number in the 80s.
My goodness. And Cook gets his first down. If you've been stomaching us through the entirety of this tournament, we were just continually stunned by how well teams are shooting free throws, especially the women's side. And Cook's second is good.
The women's side has more 80% free throw shooters than the guys by a long shot.
Yeah, even a multitude of 85+%. Nesbitt throws it back. Bilodeau going to fire. Not off the front of the rim, out of bounds. Tech basketball.
I know they have confidence in him in that, but I don't like it. This is not their style of basketball. That's a hurry-up shot as far as I'm concerned.
That's one, when we talked to Coach Neville when he was up with us the other day, he talked about that. He wants to burn as much clock as possible. Doesn't want to get in a foot race here, and that one's going to be knocked out of bounds. Good hustle by Jordan.
Good defensive matchups here. Fun to watch.
With how tight both teams play defense and how they get after each other, you wonder the mental side of it as well. If you get in a shooter's head a little bit, how much that can play a factor. Peffer spinning, ball stripped away by Nesbitt, and Rocky will get it. Jordan.
Second dribble. Guards get those a lot of times.
Jordan, right wing, pass up top to Nesbitt. Nesbitt around a screen left. He's going to fire it back here on the near side. Up top. Bilodeau. Baseline take. Goes across to Jordan. Jordan spinning. Out on the edge with it. Ball stripped away. Cook with it. Cook gets the steal.
That was glue defense by Montana Tech.
Rocky by 2. Lawrence inside Rhett Reynolds. Reynolds double teamed to Lawrence. Lawrence puts on the brakes. Into the paint. Throws it out to the wing. Deacons near side. Carson Peffer puts up the 3, no good. Nesbitt goes up to get it. So Nesbitt across midcourt. Driving, pass comes back. Bilodeau into the lane, leans. Rhett Reynolds with the block. Down the floor to Cook, 3-on-2. Cook goes to the rack. His shot is up and in. I like the decision. He kind of went 90%. He wasn't at full speed, so he got his rebounders there if he went up.
Wondering what they're talking about here.
Yeah, there's some conversation going. 16-17 left to play here in the first. We're tied up 6s. Asher Williams comes in for the digs. And also in Rocky Mountain College, we'll bring Sherman Royal III in. Thought he played awfully well in their opening round win. Rocky was just insanely efficient in their first win. Nesbitt, tremendous move through the lane, up and in. Nesbitt will convert.
I'll tell you what, that was quickness at its finest right there.
Nesbitt, a senior out of Sacramento. Near side, Lawrence. Lawrence around the arc, Asher Williams. Williams rolls it into Deacons. Deacons spins, ball poke checked out, whistle and a foul. So that one knocked away.
A lot of intensity going on here right now. Players are going to question. They better be careful how they question.
Yeah. Agreed.
This is a good staff of referees out here right now, so you got to be cautious. They have no problem teeing you up.
No, and they're officials they should be used to. I mean, so that's the other side of this. The inbound pass to Williams. Asher Williams falling right, knocks it home. Tied up 8-all. Rocky. Jordan calls out the offense coming in. He'll hand it off to Nesbitt. Decon's on him defensively. Nesbitt behind the back, into the lane. Nesbitt floater off the glass and in. That's a great take by Nesbitt.
That's a Russian tin in the Olympics. That is a tough shot.
2-point lead for Rocky. Nesbitt already with 7 of their 10 points. Driving Lawrence. Lawrence gets a little separation. Shot no good. Royal with the rebound. Royal almost threw that one away. He's able to maintain possession. Across the timeline, Jordan. Nesbitt. 3-point shot, Royal on the way, and Royal drains it. Royal knocks that one down. Montana Tech ball trailing by 5. Opening half here at the Butte Civic Center. 3-point shot, Asher Williams comes up left, no good. And Rocky will go the other direction.
They walk it down the floor.
Rocky 3 of 4 from the 3-point line, shooting 75%. Montana Tech will pick up man-to-man. Royal switch to the left hand. On him, Connor Mashad. Fall-away jumper, too long. Venema able to knock it down, track it down. Ethan Venema in for Reynolds. Into the offensive side, Decons hands it off. Lawrence. Venema. Now to Asher Williams. Williams drives into the paint. Triple team to Connor Mashad for 3. Connor Mashad no good. Venema tips it. Picked up Asher Williams. He'll fight his way to the rack. He gets it in the foul. Great take by the freshman as he will shoot one. 13:52 left to play here in this first. We have a timeout on the floor, so ladies and gentlemen, we'll take one. Rocky leads by 3. Asher Williams will shoot one when we come back right after this.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jessica Reisig, an orthopedic surgeon here in Butte, Montana with specialty training in foot and ankle. I chose orthopedic surgery because I get to actively help my patients enjoy their lives. The human body in general is just really amazing. The way everything works as a unit, the way the bones, tendons, muscles all work to function and just make people move is something that I've always found incredibly fascinating. And there's nothing more rewarding than seeing a patient get better because of the work we did together.
Frontier Conference tournament action here on a Sunday evening. Rocky Mountain College leading Montana Tech 13-10. Asher Williams will go to the line shooting 1. And Asher, another extremely good free throw shooter. 82%.
You have made me aware of that number in the 80s. So aware.
You can tell each year you get away from basketball, free throw shooting gets better and better.
It does.
You know, it's like we're coming closer and closer to the sun.
I'm blaming my son Noah for that technique.
Nesbitt to Robinson. Robinson, good drive down the left side of the paint. Decon's leaning on him. Pass comes out to the left wing, now out farther to Nesbitt. Kulanjis on him defensively. Nesbitt, good pass into the high post to Royal. Royal, big collision. Offensive foul. Connor Mashad draws the charge. And boy, he took a shot. So Royal gets the personal. That's team foul 4 on Rocky.
A lot of time on that clock for 4 fouls.
Tech the other way. Montana Tech, 4 of 9 shooting as of right now. They're 0 of 4 from behind the arc. Pass left wing, Williams. Williams has some space. Williams fights his way up and gets it in. Strong take. That's the part of his game that you see just keep getting better and better as this year's gone on.
Yeah, he's definitely, I don't know if they do weight room work or whatever, but he's gotten stronger physically.
Tied up 13 all, Rocky 4 wide. Crowd getting loud here in the Mining City. Nesbitt, step back. Nesbitt hits another one. Nesbitt has decided that he's going to go to work tonight.
No, he's working.
Nesbitt, 10 points. The other way, Coulanges unable to get it to go. Rocky Mountain College with it.
Great block.
Robinson looks to coach for the call. Into the offensive side, Robinson. He's going to pop the three. It's on its way, front of the rim, no good. Williams grabs the rebound. Back the other way quickly. Asher Williams into the offensive side. Coulanges to Mashad. Mashad, top of the horn, back here near side to Venema. Venema, far right. Aiden Decons, double teamed. He's going to attack. Decons, no good, but a whistle and a foul. He covers so much ground with his strides, it's crazy.
He does, and nobody's used to him going to his left because he's left-handed. That's automatic, just a human reaction. And you can't cut that off if you don't force him to the right away and then know that he's going there.
Decons will go to the foul line. Montana Tech trailing by 3. Decons first is on the way and good. So Decons knocks down the first. Connor Mashad checks out. Peffer is back in. Montana Tech needs Peffer to make some waves in a game like this.
Yeah, he had a pretty quiet game last time. I expected more out of him.
A 1-point lead for Rocky Mountain College. And they have the ball into the offensive side. Rocky as a team shooting 55%. They're led by Nesbitt with 10. Nesbitt off his fingertips, out of bounds, turnover to the digs.
Good defense, Coangelos.
Josh all over him, and Coulanges will stay in the back courts and bring it the other way. So turnover. That is the second turnover of the game for Rocky Mountain College. Bounce pass, Cook. That's going to go out of bounds. Turnover, back to Rocky. 11:55 left to play here in this first half. The chess match continues. We'll see if we get our first run. Bounce pass, rolls it down to Robinson. Off his foot, goes the other way. Back-to-back-to-back turnovers.
Both teams solid defense at this point.
Yeah. And here come the digs the other way. Coulanges right through center circle. Left to Williams, backdoor, Venema wide open. He'll reverse with the right hand. Ethan Venema is up and in. He is just an extreme threat because he can knock down the long ball. He can get underneath, block shots. Bilodeau, Nesbitt. Nesbitt steps back. He's going to attack, and he's fouled by Coulanges. He gets bumped by Coulanges. That is his first. Coach Hyatt looks at his bench and leaves him out there. Tech leading by 1, 17-16. The way that these two teams play defense, what kind of runs do you think we possibly see in this, and if any?
If you're going to see him, probably 8 points.
Okay. Jump shot, Robinson, no good. Tried to go back in. That one's loose on the ground, and Nesbitt will pick it up. Bodies clear out, Rocky Mountain College. Fall-away jumper by Nesbitt is money.
Can't stop that shot. There's nothing you can do about that. The defense was right there. He just falls back enough to, you're in trouble.
Amari Nesbitt has a dozen. Into the paint. Coulanges to Cook. He has an opening. Cook won't go. Braden Cook unable to knock down the deep shot. And Rocky Mountain College, Jordan will control the point. Jordan hands it off here on the near side to Robinson. Robinson back to Jordan. Now to Nesbitt. Inside, that one's taken away. Asher Williams, great defense. Peffer, Venema on the ball, 3 won't go.
Yeah, we got the wrong guys taking threes. Cook's got to get himself open. He's got to shoot the threes.
Rocky leading by 1. As Robinson looks to coach. And they'll go in motion around a high screen. Robinson attacks, ball stripped out, whistle, and a foul. Personal foul going to go to Braden Cook.
You know, I don't care what level you're at. You should determine who's going to shoot a lot of threes for you. Shaq O'Neal was not a three-point shooter. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was not a three-point shooter. Don't let him shoot.
Okay. 9:48 left to play here in the first half. Rocky leads by 1. We have a timeout on the floor, so we'll take one. We're back here in just a minute. .948 left to play here in this first half. Rocky Mountain College leads by 1. 18-17 our score. As outs of the huddles, and Robinson going to go to the line. So Robinson will step to the stripe. Royce, a 70% free throw shooter. Had a really nice game in their opening round win. And a free throw attempt here is up and in. Royce Robinson. His first point here of the contest. Of course, Omari Nesbitt has done the heavy lifting right now. He has 12 of Rocky's 19. Robinson's second is good. 3-point lead for Rocky. Hayden Decons. Pass goes out on the edge to Peffer. Carson Peffer looking on the interior. Comes up top now, near side. Little head fake Kulonges. Bounce pass. Reynolds. He'll attack. Reynolds spins. Back to his right hand. Pocket picked. Robinson takes it away. Robinson outlet to McCoy, and McCoy hammers it home.
I talk to you all the time about the second dribble by a post player, and you just saw the ball get stolen on the second dribble. Those guards are coming.
Peffer goes to the baseline. Jump stop inside to Reynolds. They attack again. Out to the edge, Kulonges. Kulonges spins. Rhett Reynolds is going to fire the 3.
You're wrong, I'm wrong.
Rhett Reynolds drops the 3, and Rocky's lead is 2.
We're 1-1 here.
Yep.
I love it.
8:50 left to play. First half. Robinson, Jordan. Crowd getting loud here in the Butte Civic Center. Robinson around a screen, right at the top of the arc, feeds it on the interior to the wing. Jordan on the way, no. Nice defensive rebound. Hayden Decons, he'll push the pace. Decons stops, comes up top. Carson Peffer has an opening. Peffer can't get it to go.
Yeah, great game going on here right now, but it's a chess game.
Rocky will go back to their tempo here and put the brakes on. Robinson, pass goes left. Now it comes up top to Bilodeau. Loose there for a moment. Jones, shot clock at 5. Jordan, jump stop, poke checked away, turns and fires, hits the front of the rim, no good. Hayden Decons. Kulonges puts on the brakes, hands it back to Decons, now out to Peffer. Decons wants the baseline, attacks, they wave the shot, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul before the drive.
All the film everybody watches, I don't understand why you push him baseline. I don't get it. I don't. He is so good and so explosive at turning that corner. You got to make him go over the top.
Kulanjis will get a breather. Peffer looking to bring it in. Tech trailing by 2. They have the ball. Inbound. 3 ball is up and in. Braden Cook puts Tech up by 1.
Now he can shoot the 3.
They only put 2 on the board. 2-point field goal. So a 2-point shot. Okay. Jordan spinning on the wing. Throws it up top. Hand off to Robinson. Robinson attacks. And we're going to get a whistle and a foul as Jordan went down the left side of the key. Tied up 22 all. Robinson back to the line here for the Bears. Personal foul. Charge to Montana Tech's Hayden Decons. He's talking to the official about it. And his first, Robinson at the line, up and in. So Robinson back to the line for attempt number 2. Rocky Mountain College leading by 1. They're a perfect 3 of 3 from the foul line as a team. Now they're 4 of 4. No one has missed a free throw yet tonight.
These are 2 equally talented teams. It's I just love the different styles.
Lawrence inside to Peffer. Peffer trying to reverse. Peffer leans, trying to go up. Gets it in the foul. Carson Peffer. He brought McCoy off his feet, leaned into him, got the basket and the foul.
You make enough moves down there, they're eventually going to leave their feet, then you're the winner.
Peff at the line. A 54% free throw shooter. We're tied up 24 all. Chance for Peffer to give Montana Tech the lead back here. Front of the rim, no good. Rocky Mountain College back the other way. 24 all our score. Feels like that's all this is going to be all night, just kind of exchanging shots.
Whoever gets the first decent run is going to take control of this basketball game.
To the baseline, Robinson spins out to Nesbitt. Decons is there. They'll switch. Nesbitt lost his footing, goes out of bounds. Great defense, turnover to Montana Tech. Rhett Reynolds gets a high five from Coach Hyatt as they turn up court.
Rhett Reynolds is the most consistent player on this team. Really, nobody acknowledges him, and I just love him as a player.
Completely agree. Decons, now to Reynolds. Trying to get it to Cook, well defended. Peffer now to Decons. Nope, Peff going to want the baseline. Peff spins back to his right hand. Pump fake once, into the lane. Peffer, whistle, and a foul. Carson Peffer, great patience.
He's being a handful right now for against Rocky.
And Joshua Iguode will pick up the personal. Iguode, senior from Chicago. And Carson Peffer back to the foul line. 24 all. Peff's first rattles around, no good. Montana Tech men trying to join the Montana Tech ladies in the championship game of the tournament. Peff's second. He gets 1 of 2. Peff is 1 of 3 from the foul line. And Montana Tech leads by 1, 25-24. Rocky Mountain College into the offensive side. Pass to Nesbitt. Nesbitt around the screen. Spins in traffic. Pull-up jumper from the right elbow. No good. Offensive rebound by McCoy. Robinson swoops to the basket. He gets it in the foul. That's a great take by Royce Robinson.
That's a power take. Everybody was playing around the rim that time, too. They were all up there. He just did a nice little finger roll. What a great high school player he was in Montana.
Yes, he does. And we talked about it in their opening round game. I don't know why. I keep wanting him to be a lot older than he is. He's a redshirt sophomore, and I feel like he's been in the program for like 5 years.
I think he was in the news so much when he was played in Lewistown.
Yeah.
It seemed like he played forever.
Into the offensive side, Venema. Out to Cam Lawrence, the senior out of Missoula Hellgate, back to his left side, stops at the elbow, in the corner to Decons. Deacons spins back to the left hand, back to his right, double team, goes up, whistle and a foul, bodies down everywhere. Boy, Deacons had two guys fall on him there. Hopefully, telling you, Deacons has just, he has had the tar beat out of him all year long. I'm trying to think of any other.
When you're that good, you're a target. You really are, and you don't have a choice but to deal with it and be tougher than the next problem. He is a target.
Deacons at the foul line. Southpaw, his first is money.
The pain has lessened with the made free throw.
But that does help. Does help. Coulanges will get ready to come back in here for Montana Tech, and it looks like he'll be there for Hayden. Deacons knocks it down. So Deacons will check out. Coulanges will come in. Deacons slowly to the bench. And here comes Rocky the other way. 27 all. This is phenomenal. Jordan, handoff to Nesbitt. McCoy back to Nesbitt. Again, Nesbitt has a dozen. Good ball movement out to the wing. Jordan into the high post. Moves it up top. Jones. Jones wants to make his move, and Asher Williams.
Got a forearm on him.
So Asher Williams is going to get the call. The Tech cheering section behind the Montana Tech bench were screaming for the offensive, and I know this is going to come as a shock. The officials didn't agree.
Well, he was making his move. He got jammed first before he had the offensive foul.
Jones, Jordan. Jordan, good defense. Back out to Jones. He has a gap. That one to the rack, no good. Benema shadowed. And here comes Montana Tech the other way. Coulanges around the arc to Lawrence. Lawrence has an opening. Cam Lawrence, ladies and gentlemen. So Cam knocks down the three. Montana Tech goes up by 3. Tech is 2 of 9 from the three-point line. Nesbitt, double team in the corner. That is just...
That's his MO. He's good at it.
He is so good. That fall-away jumper, it doesn't matter if he's vertical or falling to his side. He is just silky smooth.
Doesn't matter if he's being defended either.
No. It's a great point. Lawrence passed underneath to Williams, tried to get it there, and it tips off the glass. Rocky back the other way. Nesbitt is on fire right now. He has 14 points. He's 6 of 8 shooting. He'll switch to his left hand, stops at the top, fires. Rare miss for him right now. That one's going to go out of bounds. And that will say Montana Tech basketball. Boy, this is physical. 3:53 left to play in the first half. Montana Tech by 1 with a timeout on the floor. We'll take one. We're back here in just a minute.
I think there was a lot of personal growth for me at Rocky. I think I didn't have to be a police officer 24/7 or an art student 24/7, that I could actually do both at the same time.
It's a wonderful institution staffed by wonderful, caring professionals.
Until you get onto the campus and dive into what it actually has to offer, I think you'll find that there's probably something here for you.
As we look into the Montana Tech huddle here, as a timeout, Coach Hyatt's got the grease pen out. I know it's not called a grease pen anymore, but I'm just going to stick with it. Is that okay?
I never knew what it was called.
I go dry erase board. That's what I guess it would be.
Just give me the marker.
Good call.
Yeah, okay.
Montana Tech leading by 1, JT. For me, I'd imagine this year on the same page, but for me right now, this is everything I expected it to be.
Oh, I expected this game to be a great game too, and I expect it to be really close going down the stretch.
Anything jump out at you specifically at all?
Both playing just great defense, both of them, and Rocky's doing what we thought they'd do. They're walking it down the floor and getting into their sets, and Tech's trying to push the ball, but Rocky's transition game has been excellent.
Montana Tech by 1. Hayden Decons will bring it into the offensive side. Great feed to Cook. Shot blocked by McCoy.
Uh-oh.
Cook is down on the floor for Montana Tech. Rocky Mountain College out on the right side. Jones. 3-point shot is up and out. No good. And Tech will get a timeout.
Rocky never took advantage of a situation. Cook is down. I think he got an ankle or a knee. Hopefully he just sprained an ankle. But Rocky never took advantage of this. You can't blow the whistle till play is stopped or the opposing team gets a rebound. And Rocky had a 4-on-5 down here and took a deep 3.
Yeah. 3:34 left to play here in the first half.
It's his knee.
1-point lead here for Montana Tech. The trainers are out talking to Braden Cook, and with that, we will step away, ladies and gentlemen. Frontier Conference action here from the Butte Civic Center. We are back in just a minute. Back here once again to the Butte Civic Center as Braden Cook will be helped off the floor by the Montana Tech trainers. See, not putting any pressure on that right leg, so hopefully he is going to be okay. He's battled some ankle injury this year.
He certainly went down hard.
3:34 left to play here in the first half. Montana Tech by 1. Lawrence down the floor here for the Digs. With Braden Cook out, somebody needs to pick up the offensive side for Montana Tech in a big way here as this one goes. Mashad tipped out to Lawrence. Lawrence, step back, fires a 3, up and out. Nesbitt with the rebound. So Nesbitt will bring it the other direction. Jordan to McCoy, now to Robinson. Robinson into the high post, bounce pass to Nesbitt, leading scorer with 14. Nesbitt steps up, fires, that one no good, tipped out by McCoy, and they'll reset for Rocky. Pleading their case with the official.
No case to plead.
Robinson fires from the foul line and gets it.
He went straight up and slapped that out. There was no case there at all.
Rocky by 1, 31-30. Decons, Lawrence, now to Venema. Connor Mashad down in the corner, baseline. Mashad backing it up, McCoy leaning on him. Double team coming, out to Lawrence for 3. Cam Lawrence won't go. And Venema is going to be called with a foul as he came up over the top. 1-point advantage. .218 left to play here in this first half. Rocky leading 31-30. Both teams with 5 team fouls. And this just continues to be a chess match back and forth, JT.
It is, and it's going to be all night long.
Robinson wants the baseline, pulls, fires, won't go. Decons grabs the rebound. We're going to get a foul, and it looks like it's going to go on Peffer as McCoy went across the baseline. So Carson Peffer picks up the personal.
We need a video replay up here. I'm going to have you pay for that.
Obviously, the crowd expressing their appreciation of that call.
Warm felt feelings.
Yep. So McCoy at the line, and McCoy will knock down the front half of the bonus. Carter McCoy, 61% free throw shooter. And he'll shoot one more here for the Battling Bears. He goes 2 of 2. Rocky by 3. Across the timeline, moving it out on the right-hand side. Asher Williams, Venema to Lawrence, bobbled it for just a moment. Inside it goes to Decons. Decons with 4 points thus far. Comes up top, Asher Williams with the open three. Asher Williams converts. Williams with 10. We're tied at 33. Rocky Mountain College. Pass here on the near side, Robinson. Robinson around a screen. He's going to pop the three. Robinson, back of the iron, no. Rebound, Rocky Mountain College.
Yeah, Tech's not getting those long offensive boards.
Back the other way, Jordan trying to fight. Robinson, good defensive pressure. Nice pass inside to McCoy. His shot blocked by Venema. Diving for it is Hayden Decons, who calls a timeout. Oh! The official going to say jump ball. Well, you could hear, I'm not here, but you could visually see Hayden Decons calling for a timeout as he went on the floor. 1:07 left to play here in the first half.
I think there's a little intensity going. Somebody's got to come to their senses.
Peffer, far right wing. Asher Williams. Give and go to Williams. Step through. Great bounce pass to Venema. And an offensive call.
Yeah, he ran over him.
So Asher Williams is called with the offensive. That's his second. Rocky Mountain College with the basketball. And Rocky is going to call a timeout. 33-33 our score. Frontier Conference semifinal. And with the timeout, we'll take one. We're back here to the Civic Center in just a moment. Back here after the timeout. Handoff will go to Nesbitt. Nesbitt falling. Shot. No. Rebound. Peffer. 40 seconds left to play here in the first half. And into the offensive side, Montana Tech. Peffer was going to call a timeout. So Carson Peffer will call a timeout. They were announcing in the stadium that the team foul numbers, it looks as though after the semifinal on the women's side, they didn't change the board from women's to men's, so we're stuck at 5 fouls on each side because of the fact that it's set up for the women's side.
Yeah, and so everybody knows Rocky has 9. If they get another one, Tech shoots 2. Tech has 8.
Yes. You were paying attention.
I did once in school. I thought I'd try it with you once, see if I could surprise you.
What an incredible first half thus far. Extremely physical. Both teams getting after it. We'll talk about if there's any foul trouble and beyond that as we go. And really, there's not much. We have a couple players with 2. Robinson, McCoy, and Royal each have 2 for Rocky. Asher Williams has 2 for Montana Tech.
Yeah, the only downside for Tech is Cook is out.
Yes.
With the injury, and we don't know what that's all about.
Decons on the far right wing. Steps into the paint. Leaner. His shot won't go, but Robinson going to pick up the personal foul. Hayden Decons will go to the stripe here for Montana Tech. And again, Braden Cook went out. And he, 16 points a game. You've got to try and recover that somewhere. So somebody is going to need to step up in a big way here offensively for Montana Tech. Hayden Decons, free throw is good. Decons, 5 points on the day, all of them from the foul line. Carson Peffer will check out. Connor Machad in the key left side. Decon's seconds is good. 35-33, Montana Tech by 2. 18 seconds left to play here in the first half. Jordan comes into the zone. They're going to set up for a final one. Jordan moving to his right. Venema. Jordan spins, wants to go with the left hand. Shot blocked by Venema. Decons looks up across the timeline, fires at the horn, and it won't go. So we have 20 minutes in the books. Montana Tech leads by 2, 35-33. Frontier Conference tournament action here from the Butte Civic Center. We'll take a break. We'll give you the numbers after 20, right after this.
Even when you have to weather the storm, even when the unexpected happens, even when the local environment slows things down, we will get you what you need when you need it. We are committed to getting you back in the seat, back to work, back to what matters. At Torgerson's Equipment, we know what matters most: community, family, working every day to make your day more productive.
Back here once again at the Butte Civic Center. Do not be alarmed. You might have heard us talking about the clock and the scoreboard earlier. It was still on. What I think what happened is it was still on the women's settings. So they had to move it over to the men's side because women's stops at 5 team fouls. And they have not replaced the score yet. So as you look at our scoreboard, it's not 0-0. Our score is actually 35-33, Montana Tech by 2. And we'll see if we can get that remedied as we make our way through halftime.
We reminded it. The people down below have to get this straight. This is important. You know, it doesn't take much to agitate people out there who are watching this. It really doesn't.
Well, yeah.
In the scheme of things, they're going to tell you how many fouls there are anyway. But
and then of course,
you get the person that keeps the clock that takes 30 seconds to put the points on the board. I think that's part of the psychology for a lot of people to get on fans.
Well, then people just love to get on the internet and be rude. But We have one half in the books, JT. A phenomenal 20 minutes to get this thing started. Tell us about what you spotted there in the first 20.
That's a great word. Both teams are doing all the things they're supposed to do. I love the rim protection by both teams. Defense is excellent. Rocky is doing what they do. They're going to just try to lull you to sleep over the entirety of the game and hit that stretch where they might get a 6 or 8 or 10-point run. Tech's trying to steal some runs themselves. So it's this is a cat and mouse game, and it's being done very well right now. Post play is pretty much non-existent, which really doesn't surprise me. I just both teams are of high character and have great players. So.
Let's run through the numbers, and we'll continue from there. Montana Tech leads by 2. Rocky Mountain College shot 38% from the floor in that first half. They were 11 of 29 from the floor, 4 of 8 from downtown for 50%, but a perfect 7 of 7 from the foul line. Rocky pulled down 15 rebounds, which was 4 more than Montana Tech in that first 20 minutes. 4 of those were offensive rebounds. They had 5 turnovers through that first half as well. Individually for Rocky, they were led by Amari Nesbitt. Nesbitt went off. I mean, he just started and didn't look back. He's 6 of 12 shooting. He has 14 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist for Nesbitt as of right now. Royce Robinson with 9 points on the day. He's 5 of 5 from the foul line. McCoy with 4. Jourdain and Royal each have 3 points for the Battling Bears of Rocky Mountain College. On the other side for Montana Tech, Asher Williams has 10 points on the evening. We'll go through individual, then we'll talk team for the Digs. Braden Cook with 8 points. Cook 3 of 5 from the floor, 2 of 2 from the foul line. Again, he went out, and by the looks of it, no weight on his leg. I can't imagine we will see Braden Cook again here tonight. So we'll see how that shakes out. Hayden Decons with 6 points. Lawrence, Reynolds, and Peffer each with 3. Ethan Venema has 2 points for Montana Tech as the Digs shot 48% from the floor. They were 11 of 23, 3 of 12 from the three-point line, and 10 of 12 from the free throw line as a Montana Tech holding on to a 2-point lead. And we have seen 0 runs. We've seen 2 teams just exchanging shots back and forth. Does the pace of play or the way this is going right now favor either team?
Absolutely not. You're looking to score up there yourself. No, it's just a matter of who's going to execute, who's going to rebound. Nobody's really getting a tremendous shot at offensive boards. Turnovers are non-existent, really, truly. These are 2 excellent teams. This is the way the game's supposed to be played, and it's supposed to be played physically, which is being played, and it's supposed to be played with great defense, and you're getting that out of both teams. So these are evenly matched teams.
Our next game and our final game in the quarterfinals coming up next is Northern will take on Carroll College. These 2 teams are warming up on the floor as we speak. Northern, the 7 seed, knocked off Bellevue in dominant fashion, and Carroll College got a big win over Dakota State last night in a kind of a brawl as well, if you will, as that one very physical contest and a big win for Carroll College. So the winner of the game we're broadcasting currently, and then, of course, the winner of the Carroll-Dakota State will meet in the championship tomorrow night, 7:30 here at the Butte Civic Center. The championship for the women's will be at 5 o'clock, and that will be Dakota State and Montana Tech. The number 1 seed, Dakota State Trojans, and the number 2 seed, Montana Tech Orediggers, will meet up in the championship 5 p.m. tomorrow evening.
Get here. It's going to be great action, and I have to work. I'm glad the games are late.
I'm completely agreeing with you, to be honest. And also, obviously the Digs on the men's side trying to make it a doubleheader tomorrow night. The Montana Tech ladies will play for the championship at 5 o'clock, and the men right now hold a 2-point advantage over Rocky Mountain College, and we'll see if they can keep them at arm's reach here. Fouls. It might be an issue a little bit. The big one for Rocky that I look at is Royce Robinson has 3 personal fouls. And the role that he plays and the way that he plays, that could be costly for Rocky Mountain College with Royce with 3 fouls.
Yeah, it could, but I think that he'll come out and start. I firmly believe he's a smart enough player to avoid that 4th foul to be taken out of the game. And to replace him is to replace the leadership on your team as far as I'm concerned. He just is a calming factor when they have to be and an aggressive when they have to be. But he's got to protect himself, no question. You can't go out and be timid and just back off because you've got 3 fouls. You got to go out and play your game, but you got to play it correctly.
Rocky Mountain College, 2 players with 2. McCoy and Royal each have 2, and that's really it on the Rocky side. Montana Tech, we have the Digs don't have anyone with more than 2 fouls. The only person with 2 is Asher Williams. Otherwise, several players have 1. So, like I say, really not any foul trouble on the floor other than Royce Robinson. And we'll see if that affects anything.
And I happen to think Asher Williams has become your X factor. He's got 10 points at halftime. I think he has to have a big second half if Tech wants to march out of here.
Yeah.
He is playing so well for a freshman. I'm really impressed with what he does.
Yeah, I think at this point you almost hand him the keys and let him go.
Oh, I thought you meant to my car. He doesn't want my car. He wants a new one. No, I think you let him go too. But he's got to be a smart basketball player about it all.
We are at the half, a 2-point lead for Montana Tech. 35-33 our score. We'll take a break. Your second half is coming up.
Hi, I'm Matt Steppen, Athletic Director at Montana Tech, and I want to welcome all members of the Ordigger family, past, present, and future, to the brand new Montana Tech Hyper Complex. We're excited to announce a modernization project that will enhance the experience on campus for all students, faculty, staff, and the entire Ordigger community. With a state-of-the-art hyper facility, our Montana Tech students and athletic programs will experience an athletics facility like no other in the NAIA. Excited to present to you the future of Montana Tech athletics.
Back here once again to the Butte Civic Center as we get ready for the second half of this fantastic ball game. Montana Tech leading 35-33. As we delve into this second half, JT, what was discussed in locker rooms, what's important for these teams, and what do you think is going to change or what's going to happen in the back half?
You know, I thought both teams played their game. I don't know what minor things these two coaches are going to clear up. I really don't, because I'm not down on that bench watching as much as I normally would. From up here, I'm just watching both teams play instead of my own. So anything they're doing is going to be minor. Maybe a different way to attack, maybe a different way to approach the people that are playing them, maybe to find mismatches. I don't know what both coaches are even thinking right now. Both teams are playing well. There's not a lot to change as far as I'm concerned.
Well, again, thanks for joining us here as we get back after it. Nesbitt to Robinson. He'll enter to McCoy. McCoy back here to Robinson. Robinson wants the baseline. Asher Williams, he gets by him. That one's tipped out. Williams will go the other way. Nice take by Robinson, just unable to finish. Peffer directing traffic. Peffer backing it up. Gets around the defender. Ball knocked away. Saved to the wing. Behind Asher Williams, out of bounds, as McCoy swats it away. So Tech will have it on their offensive side, 15 on the shot clock.
I like to see Asher Williams in there.
Pass up top to Reynolds. Back here. Three-point shot, up and out, no good. And Rocky. Back into the other side. Rocky enters top of the horn, moving rights. Robinson, shake and bake. Pass to the baseline, knocked out of bounds. Carson Peffer with the quick hands.
Right idea. Peffer got a hand on it. Otherwise, they had a backdoor dunk.
18:56 left to play here in this one, just underway in the second half. Rocky Mountain College brings it out to McCoy. McCoy, left side to Robinson. Robinson pulls up, fires at the horn, no good. Shot clock violation. Big defensive stand, a shot clock violation.
Once again, nothing has changed. I don't see anything that's changed for Rocky. So adjustments, no, let's just play our game and do what we do best and shoot the ball well.
2-point lead, Montana Tech with the ball on their offensive side. Hayden Decons. Peffer, Asher in the move, gets into Decons. Decons has 6 points thus far. Double teamed, he's going to fight his way to the rack. Shot won't go, it's tipped up, gets his own rebound. Decons in traffic, left-handed, that one rattles out, no good.
Can't get any closer than that. Just didn't go down for him.
Pass out on the far right side. Now it comes up top. 3-point shot is up and in for Jordan.
Outstanding ball decisions.
Montana Tech, Hayden Decons. Around a screen, pass goes left to Peffer. Peffer spins into the key, out to the wing, Decons, he's gonna fire. Hayden Decons knocks it down. Hayden Decons drops it. Montana Tech leading 38-36. 2.5 gone here in the second half. To the baseline, pass into the high post. Back out to Jordan. 3-point shot is up and out. Rebound tips, controlled by Decons. Pass on the inside, whistle, and a foul.
I like the two-man game on the backside. Asher had him posted up well.
So Peffer will bring it in. Personal foul. That one will go to Nesbitt. Peffer into Lawrence. Lawrence toward the top. Left-handed Asher Williams takes it to the rim.
It's going to be your difference maker in this game if they come out here with the win.
Asher Williams with a dozen, leading scorer for Montana Tech. Their lead is 4. Nesbitt, double team. Decon's on him. Pass, didn't see it coming. Montana Tech the other way. They have numbers. Bounce pass to Peff. Collision. No whistle. Back the other way comes Rocky, and Jordan smartly tells everybody to chill out, and he'll bring it slowly into the zone.
It's not what they do.
Across to Royal. Boy, there was a collision hard under the basket.
They had the whole ball on the top. That was a heck of a block.
Nesbitt through the lane. Pass out on the edge. Three-point shot is on the way, up and out, no good. And now a whistle and a foul.
At Decon's.
Yep, he is claiming it's him, and that is the case. 4-point lead, Montana Tech. 16-16 left to play here in this ball game. And at the line is going to be Bilodeau. Bilodeau's first is money. So Bilodeau will shoot one more. He's 74% from the foul line. Williams comes out. Coulanges back in.
Yeah, I don't like substitution.
Front of the rim, no good. Rebound, Montana Tech. Across the timeline, Diggs. Peffer hands it off to Lawrence. Lawrence back to Peffer. Peffer drives right side of the paint. Jump stop. Steps through, double team. Pass taken away. Jordan with it. Jordan out to the right wing, handoff to Nesbitt, and an offensive. Nesbitt is hit with the offensive as Cam Lawrence gets bowled over. And a 3-point lead for Montana Tech, and they'll have the ball going the other way. Boy, this has just been fantastic. Into the offensive side, Lawrence. Venema to Decon's. Decon's. Venema flashed into the paint, calling for the ball. Coulanges inside, out to Venema. He's going to fire the three. Venema won't go. Rebound, Jordan. And Rocky back the other way. Down by 3 as they come into the offensive zone. Handoff up top, Royal. Spins. Going right side, Bilodeau to Nesbitt. The defensive pressure out of both these teams is just phenomenal. Spinning, Royal lost his footwork, and he'll go down. Travel call, Montana Tech basketball.
Defense at its finest right there. That's how you play defense. Stay on the floor, shut them down.
Montana Tech leads by 3. 5 minutes gone here in this second half. Decon's with it, almost poke checked away by Royal. 3 up top, 2 down on the baseline for the Digs. Carson Peffer to the wing. Coulanges, shake and bake. Baseline, speds it up. Shot won't go. Gets his own rebound, and Coulanges is going to go to the foul line.
Yeah, they actually got the block from behind on the initial layup. Great block, and then smart of Coulanges to stay with the play.
And we're going to get a timeout on the floor. 14:46 left to play here in the ball game. Montana Tech by 3, 40-37. With a timeout, we'll take one. We're back here in just a moment.
Nucor is a great company. They care about their people. They care about the environment.
I've never been restricted to fall in a box. I've never been told that I can't do something.
I saw it as a great opportunity to develop a career.
You create your own destiny at Nucor.
We're building something bigger out here at Nucor. Come join us.
As we look into the huddles as they come back out on the floor. Frontier Conference semifinal action here in Butte, Montana. Rocky Mountain College, the regular season champions, they have already earned their dance card to the national tournament. The winner of the tournament will also get an automatic bid into the national tournament, unless it is Rocky. If Rocky wins them both, then whoever took seconds in the Frontier Conference regular season will get the automatic bid. So that would mean Bellevue would get the automatic bid. Coulanges at the line. Coulanges, 55% from the foul line. His first is good. Wastes no time, gets up, lets it go. Coulanges. Free throw attempt number 2, hits the front of the iron, rolls in. Coulanges, 2 points. Montana Tech by 5. That is the largest lead we have had tonight.
Shows you how good these two are.
Driving, Royal goes down awkwardly.
He split them both. Somebody had to foul him. Gave up his body.
So Royal's going to go to the foul line as they look down to the floor. Braden Cook on crutches. Hopefully BK going to be all right. At the foul line, Royal. As I mentioned earlier, Cook has been battling kind of a persistent ankle injury all year. And yeah, I hope he's going to be all right. Royal at the line, second. Venema with a rebound. 4-point lead, Montana Tech. Coulanges to Decons. Decons setting it up. He has 9 points so far. Directing traffic. Boy, every possession is incredibly important here, and we have a ton of game left. Williams into Decons. Robinson with him. Backing it up. Decon spins to his right. Ball poke checked away. Great defense that time by Royal. 2-on-1. Jordan to the rim, rolls it in.
He got an ankle.
And Jordan is down.
He's holding his knee. I thought looked like he turned his ankle.
13:59 left to play here.
This stretches even further because you go to the national tournament and you lose key players like this, it makes a big difference.
It's huge. Yeah. 13:59 left to play. Jordan on the floor. So with that, we will step away. We're here at the Frontier Conference as the tournament here at the Butte Civic Center. We're back in a minute. Welcome back here once again as we see Braden Cook. As on his crutches here, we wish him the best and the same now. Hopefully Jordan going to be okay. We want both these teams in the national tournament and to go deep. We'll see. Certainly don't want guys on the sideline. Connor Mashad up top. 3-point shot is on its way. Coulanges knocks down the 3.
Big basket. Point guard helps you team.
Coulanges knocks down the 3. Rocky with the basketball. Robinson down the left side. Floater goes up. Good defense, Venema, but that's tipped in by Royal. That's a great play by Sherman Royal. Just a soft little touch off the glass and in. A 3-point lead, Montana Tech. Exchanging baskets here. Tech shooting 44%. Rocky at 37%. Venema through the lane in the corner to Mashad. Double team coming, loose. Great hustle, Nesbitt. Now we're going to get a jump ball call. How about the territory that Nesbitt just covered? He went flying the other way, tried to dive on a loose ball, came all the way back to create that loose ball on the other side of the floor.
That is what you expect out of great athletes.
That's it.
That's exactly what you expect out of them, and they deliver.
And that's leadership. You know, because if you're on the bench and you see a guy do that, you better darn well believe that you have to do that if you want to get on the floor. What a play by Amari Nesbitt. The officials
My little nephew's the broom guy.
Okay.
Wait till I see him. I finally found a job for you, son.
So Montana Tech to inbound. Coulangis with it. Josh Coulangis. Running the point currently. He has 5 points. Near side. Connor Machad now to Decons. He'll send him in motion. Decons 9 points on the night. Robinson on him defensively. Venema's going to fire the three. Ethan Venema can't find the range here so far tonight. Rocky Mountain College grabs the rebound.
Great box out.
12:30 left to play. Talked about it earlier. The defense that Robinson swatted out. So the first body there, I think Connor Machad's going to get the foul, and I believe that's the case. And then Venema swatted the shot away. So Connor Machad will pick up the personal, and Robinson will go to the line. Robinson back to the stripe here. His first rattles out. Royce Robinson, 70% free throw shooter. He'll get the ball for attempt number 2. Robinson, shot is up and good. Robinson gets 1 of 2. The lead is 2. Coulangis across midcourt, hands it off to Lawrence. Machad now with it. Asher Williams, leading scorer for Montana Tech. Williams has a dozen. Coulangis to the elbow. Shot blocked by Royal. He's had a great couple minutes. Royal the other way. Royal steps through, right-handed, no. Tipped out, loose, and bodies everywhere.
It's a Rocky foul.
It looks like McCoy and Machad were tied up, and McCoy's going to get it.
There again, they get a steal, get a break, and you got rim protection. They can't get it down. Outstanding defensive job by Montana Tech.
McCoy picks up his 4th personal foul. That will bring him out of the ball game. And that's a significant one. Around a screen. Montana Tech into the offensive side. Asher Williams breaks up, doesn't get it. They go to Peffer. Peffer, left side. And a whistle and a foul. Robinson going to be called with a hold.
That's 4 on him.
That's a big one. So Robinson has 4. McCoy has 4. As of right now, Robinson's on the floor. It looks like they will get him out now.
Yeah, he's not staying on the floor.
Jones will check in.
He's going to sit for 3 or 4 minutes.
Kyle Jones, the junior out of Atlanta. And Rhett Reynolds will come in, Venema to the bench. Those two here over the last month have been phenomenal. You look at how strong Rhett Reynolds has been, and then Venema, the ability to protect the rim with those two has been second to none.
Yep.
Cam Lawrence attacking. Lawrence, the senior, great move. Lawrence rolls it in. 5 points for Cam Lawrence. Montana Tech by 4. Nesbitt into the offensive side, around a screen, backs it out to Royal. Great ball fake, and Lawrence going to be called with the body. They squared up shoulders. And that is Lawrence, his first, I believe.
And shoot a few free throws this half.
That we are. And we'll see if anything changes, but both teams have been fantastic from the free throw line right now. Tech at 85%, Rocky at 77%. The inbound to Jordan, so great to see him back out. You can see left knee a little taped up, but he's back out on the floor. Around a screen, Jones. Jones to Nesbitt. Nesbitt around a screen. They looked at pick and roll. Pass comes near side. 3-point shot is on the way and good. Big time stroke by Bilodeau. 1 point lead, Montana Tech. Coulangis drives into the high post, jump stop, out to Lawrence, now to Decons. Decons sends him in motion. He'll roll it down to Lawrence. Lawrence backing it up, double team, pass, no one home. And that's going to go out of bounds, turnover to Rocky.
Yeah, just mistimed it. He had a matchup. I think he should have taken the shot. He had a player not as strong as him on the block.
Tech by 1. Rocky a chance to grab the lead back. Again, the largest lead we have had has been 5 points. We have seen exactly 0 runs thus far. Baseline turn, Royal. Has been a big factor here in this second half. Nesbitt now. Pick and roll to Royal. Royal goes up. His shot no good. Out of bounds. They'll say Rocky basketball.
There's your rim protection again from Reynolds. Easy layup. He gets there. Get a hand up.
I love that. Coaches looking at Red as far as whether they should look at that replay or not. Red's like, no, I was last to touch it.
Yeah, he knows.
Rocky basketball. Bounce pass into Royal. Gets bodied up by Peffer. And Peff going to pick up the personal. Carson Peffer, team foul, or his third personal, team foul number 5.
Yeah, I think in the next 2 minutes you're going to see teams shooting free throws. They're getting tired. They're wearing on each other. It's been a physical battle. Lots of substitutions.
Yep.
Key players down.
Venema is in. Again, 2 players went down. Braden Cook went down for Montana Tech. And on the inbound basket, nice play by Jordan.
Yeah, he wants a timeout. That should have never happened. All he did step in from the backside and seal off. That means the defender got caught in an improper position.
And we have a timeout on the floor. Rocky leads by 1, 48-47. There is a full timeout. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll take one. We're back here to the Butte Civic Center right after this. .19 left to play here in this ball game. Rocky Mountain College leading 48-47 as we get ready to come back out of the huddle here. Coach Adam Hyatt talking to his crew. Rocky by 1. Tech had pushed the lead out to 5 at one point. And Rocky is chipped away. Nesbitt was a huge factor early. Look, everybody's coming out to this game tonight. Dylan Cook is in the house, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, the biggest man in the house. Pittsburgh Steelers.
That's it.
About to become a millionaire.
Tackle for the Steelers. Stepped in and just took over. Could not be happier for Dylan Cook. And Montana Tech back after the free throw attempt. Rocky leading by 2. Cam Lawrence looks to enter into the high post. Nice feed inside to Venema. Venema turns, squares up, and gets it.
Nice little jump hook, good body control.
Good ball movement, went high-low, and Venema gets the 2. We're tied at 49. So I was talking about earlier the injuries. Jordan went down. You see he has a taped-up knee a little bit. Nesbitt with a floater off the back of the rim, no. Connor Machad grabs the rebound. Tech the other way. Down the floor to Decons. Decons around a screen, baseline, comes back on the edge. Venema into the high post. Venema fires, gets it. Ethan Venema knocks down the jumper. 4 points on the night for him. Tech's lead is 2. Rocky. Jordan hands it off to Jones. Jones around a screen. Jones, nice pass. Ball stripped away, Decons, and Decons going to be called with a foul.
Yeah, it was taken care of by Venema. Decons tried to strip it, got him across the arms.
9:08 left to play here in this ball game. Montana Tech leads 51-49, and we have a full timeout. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll take one. Back to the Civic Center after this.
I think there was a lot of personal growth for me at Rocky. I think I didn't have to be a police officer 24/7 or an art student 24/7, that I could actually do both at the same time.
It's a wonderful institution staffed by wonderful, caring professionals.
Until you get onto the campus and dive into what it actually has to offer, I think you'll find that there's probably something here for you.
Montana Tech leads by 2. Boy, I got under your skin there, didn't I? All right.
They changed it to a shot clock, didn't they? Because of guys like me.
That they be. I think it's actually called the John Thatcher shot clock in Montana.
It should be.
And Bilodeau at the line gets his first. So Bilodeau will shoot one more here. 75% free throw shooter, gets them both. Tied up 51 all. Montana Tech the other way. Decon's going left, rolls it down to Lawrence.
They were looking for the post, but they took it away and left the three-point shooter.
Asher Williams knocks it down.
Mistake. They held up to stop the post play and got Asher Williams open on top. Great. And that's the guy I think is the guy who's got to shoot the ball.
Asher Williams, 15 points. Certainly making that case right now. Jordan enters into the high post, now to Nesbitt. Nesbitt trying to find a lane through the middle, into the corner. Good ball fake across the baseline. Drifting out is Jones to the wing. Nesbitt again. He'll roll it inside, shot clock at 2. Shot goes up, that's gonna be a shot clock violation. Didn't touch iron. It hit glass, it hit netting, but it never hit iron, and the shot clock violation will go to Tech.
There's an example of stepping up to play defense right there.
Montana Tech by 3.
You don't have to play like that on every possession, but on key possessions, you have to go all out. Everybody.
3-point advantage for Montana Tech, 54-51. Bounce pass to Williams. Williams drifting up top. Wants to go left, does so to Cam Lawrence. Lawrence drives, he has a gap. Lawrence reverse, Cam Lawrence rolls it in.
Great screen that freed him up.
Cam Lawrence with 7. Montana Tech matching the biggest lead at 5 points. Jordan, Bilodeau. Bilodeau hands it off to Nesbitt. Nesbitt from the right elbow, no. Tipped out, great rebound, Bilodeau. Fighting underneath the basket. He is just incredibly smart, goes up, draws the foul.
Yeah, again, you had the basket protector there, and you can't reach in. They don't need that kind of help.
So Venema will pick up his 3rd personal foul. And at the foul line is Bilodeau. Jacob Bilodeau, redshirt junior out of Kennewick, Washington. Transfer via Skagit Valley College.
Well, he must have been a pretty good player there. I've heard of it. I didn't know if they had a basketball program.
You've got a step on me. That's a new one for me. Bilodeau getting ready to shoot one more. Substitution Royal will come in. And for me, I like that. I think Royals had a really nice second half for Rocky.
Well, they've got to have him in here the last 7.5 minutes.
4-point lead for Montana Tech. Extremely well-coached action here, and second free throw, Bilodeau is money. Tech by 3.
Every possession is a premium right now.
Across the timeline. Pass goes out to Lawrence. Lawrence wants the baseline. Spins back to the wing. 3-point shot. Asher Williams gets another one.
I should be a coach.
You should be a coach. 18 points for Asher Williams. The freshman on fire right now as Tech goes up by 6. Pass left, Bilodeau into the hands. 3-point shot, no, but we're going to get 3 fouls as Drew Bowman got bowled over.
There's no way that shot was going in, and they got him.
So Bowman will go to the line.
Coach's nightmare right there.
That's it. Drew Bowman will go to the line and shoot 3. Drew Bowman, a 50% free throw shooter.
Then it's a good foul.
Yeah. Bowman gets the ball for attempt number 2. Free throw is up. That one rolls in. So he's right on his average now. We'll see which way it goes from there.
He's become a 67% shooter.
Cam Lawrence has stepped up large as this one has gone.
Oh, had some tremendous baskets. And he's such a good defender that nobody pays attention to that. He's really good.
At the free throw line, and Bowman gets his 3rd. So 2 of 3 for Bowman. Tech's lead is 4.
It's all about defense now, both teams. Here we go.
Rocky Mountain College back defensively. Montana Tech, Hayden Decons spins into the lane, left-handed. Decons, that one won't go. Royal with a rebound.
That's just bad luck. Nice move.
Decons, 1 of 5 from the floor so far today. Robinson back the other way. Around a screen, Robinson. Bodied up, turns, fires from 10, no good. Venema grabs the rebound. Montana Tech in transition.
Transition has been pretty much non-existent tonight.
That it has. Decons wants the baseline. Double team coming. Left hand gets it, and the foul. Hayden Decons.
He's not going to miss that twice.
No. And you knew he was going to go back at it, too.
Well, I know that coach wanted him to go back at it.
That's it. Substitution, Nesbitt will come back in.
It's that time of game where your best players got to have the ball.
Hayden Decons, senior leader for this team. And he will go to the line. Free throw attempt, rattles out, no good. Tech leading 61-55, matching, again, that largest lead of the game. Robinson to Nesbitt. Nesbitt puts the pedal down, turns and fires from 12. That's a money shot for Omari Nesbitt.
He's quite a basketball player. You're never sure if he's going to shoot, pass, or what he's going to do.
16 points for Nesbitt. Drives into the lane. Venema. Out to the edge. And nice job by Montana Tech to keep that alive for a moment. And that pass sails. Lawrence is going to come back in here. 5:42 left to play in the ball game. Tech leads by 4.
Now do you get my idea of guards have to handle the ball all the time? Big guys aren't used to that pressure, and they panic. That was a panic pass.
4-point lead, Montana Tech. Turnover to Rocky. Montana Tech's 9th turnover here of the game. Jordan. And off to Nesbitt. 3-point shot, Nesbitt, no good. Robinson, offensive rebound, second, no good. Gets it again, back up, shot blocked, Lawrence, and Lawrence is going to be called with a foul. Cam Lawrence going to pick up the personal foul, and Robinson is going to go to the line.
I'd like to see the replay on that. I couldn't tell if it was just body contact or momentum or what it was.
So Robinson will go to the stripe. Montana Tech's lead is 4. And Robinson's first comes up short. Rocky Mountain College, 17 of 22 from the free throw line. Montana Tech, 12 of 15. Robinson's second is good. He gets 1 of 2. A 3-point lead for the Digs. Williams gets it back. Peffer now again. Sends him in motion. Handoff will go to Lawrence. Lawrence moves it left to Venema. Almost lost it there for just a moment. Handoff to Williams. Double team. Ball stripped away. Whistle and a foul.
We got him.
Jordan's going to get it.
1-on-1. Now they're important.
Montana Tech leads by 3. Asher Williams at the line.
And you got a great free throw shooter at the line right now.
Just going to go there. 5 minutes exactly left to play in regulation. Tech leads by 3. We're back to the Civic Center after this. Montana Tech leads by 3, 61-58. Asher Williams will go to the foul line here. Just an outstanding ball game here in the semis. The Montana Tech men looking to join the women's team in the championship game tomorrow. That would be pretty darn special if the Orediggers are able to stack up women and men both in the championship.
Yeah, you don't see that often.
At the foul line, Asher Williams. So the freshman will go to the line. Front half of the bonus, money. 19 points for Asher Williams. He's 2 of 2 from the free throw line. And he will shoot one more here. Williams seconds, rattles in. Ooh, that tried everything it could to bounce out.
He knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing.
5-point lead, Montana Tech. Nesbitt, near side, Robinson, now into Royal. Royal drives into the paint, kicks it up top. Nesbitt gonna fire. Nesbitt knocks down another 3. Amari Nesbitt with 19.
That was from Detroit, Michigan. That was a long distance 3.
The lead is 2 for Montana Tech. Boy, it's fun watching both teams get into their offense and run their stuff. Decons to the baseline. Robinson on defensively. Decons going to his left, puts it up and gets it. Remember, Robinson has 4 fouls.
That's why they're attacking him. And number 2, they need to bring help.
4-point lead, Montana Tech. Nesbitt to Royal. Around the arc, right side, Robinson. Poke checked away momentarily. Jordan now with it. Driving into the lane. Nice move, Royal. Royal up with the left hand. No. Late whistle and a foul as Royal is going to go to the line.
Yeah, he took it to the body. That's what caused the foul.
Sherman Royal the third, 6 points on the day. He's 1 of 2 from the foul line. And he will shoot a pair here for the Battling Bears. First off the back of the rim, no good. Tech's lead is 4.
They've missed some key free throws in the last few minutes.
Substitution, Rhett Reynolds going to check in for Montana Tech. Venema will come out. At the foul line, Royal. Second is no good. Loose, offensive rebound, back up Robinson, and he'll get it. Robinson had black jerseys all around him. He's able to pull that down and put it in. That is a big-time play by Royce Robinson. Lawrence near side. Reynolds.
They're going to go at Robinson again. Nope, didn't give him space.
Near side, Peffer. Double team. He wants the baseline. Peff spins. Back to his right hand, and he'll go up and draw the foul. Royal's going to pick up the personal as he was out in front. So Carson Peffer will go to the line. And he will shoot the 1-and-1. Or did they say he was going to the rim?
Oh, he's shooting 2.
Yep. Shooting 2, Carson Peffer.
He better. He got mugged like he was on downtown New York City.
Just making sure. So Peff, 55% from the foul line. His first is money. Montana Tech as a team is 15 of 19 from the free throw line. Carson Peffer is 2 of 5 himself. He'll get the ball for attempt number 2. Montana Tech leads by 3. Peffer makes it 4. Roy Jordan in the backcourts. Here we go the other way. 3:17 left to play here in the ball game. Nesbitt, Amari Nesbitt, around a screen, moving lefts. Loose double team, comes up top, denying the entry pass on the interior. Robinson sends him in motion. McCoy goes across the baseline. Robinson falling, fires, and gets it.
Guy's been a winner all his life. He just is a player.
Robinson, 13 points on 3 of 10 shooting. The bulk of his points have come from the foul line. Peffer drives, good defense by McCoy. Turns back to his right, double team, puts it up, off balance, no. Nesbitt with it. Nesbitt feeds it across to McCoy. Lawrence is there to strip it away and draws the foul.
That's a good foul. Didn't give him the bucket and the 1.
Cam Lawrence will pick up the personal. I have Cam with 3.
I think we've seen Rocky move fast break about twice tonight, and this is a critical time to do that.
Yeah. 2:34 left to play. McCoy will go to the line. Let's take a look at the numbers here. McCoy, 61% from the stripe. Puts that one down. McCoy back to the line for attempt number 2. And he gets them both. Tied up 67 all. Frontier Conference battle here. Rocky, the 1 seed. Montana Tech, the 5 seed. Decons across midcourt. Drifting right. Pass comes up top to Venema. Venema looking to get it off to Lawrence. Bobbled. And Venema now will go to Decons. Good pressure by Rocky defensively. Shot clock down to 6. Decons attacks, gets the rock up and in. Hayden Decons, 15 points.
You give the ball to your best players.
Clock was running away. Decons just takes it right to the hole. Under 2 minutes to go. Nesbitt to the baseline, falling, drains it again. Amari Nesbitt has 21.
That guy's an amazing shooter.
He is fun to watch. 69 all. Montana Tech will call a timeout as they come into the offensive zone. Short timeout. And again, what a game we have been treated to here this evening. 69-69. Montana Tech, 10-plus fouls. So Rocky will go to the line and shoot 2 for the remainder. On the other side, Rocky still has 1 foul to give in the 1-and-1 bonus before it goes to the 2-shot foul.
Yeah, and you want to try and stay away from that foul situation, although it's the key to this game right now. You want to play heads up, strong defense.
The one thing to remember, Rocky Mountain College ran into some personal foul problems earlier as Royce Robinson and Carter McCoy each had 4 personals, and they have stayed out of trouble.
Yeah, and they've really went at Robinson with Decons, and Robinson's held off, but Decons has made 2 big baskets. He missed 1, but he's made 2 big ones.
1:39 left to play here in the ball game. Tied up 69 all. Hayden Decons. Around a screen, Decons drives, double teamed, calling a timeout. Decons calls a timeout.
That's good, smart coaching out of Rocky. They went and doubled him right away. They knew who was going to get. You know who's going to get the ball. If you don't, Paul, I'm going to get you in coaching and teach you what this is all about.
90 seconds remaining here in this one. Frontier Conference semifinal. Again, here is a look at what our games look like here tonight. After this, we have Northern and Carroll College, our final quarterfinal of this tournament. As we've had a few upsets in this bad boy, and none bigger than the lights out of MSU Northern Coach Hughes and company, as they are a 7 seed and they're playing in the semifinals against Carroll. Carroll, a 3 seed. That is our final game tonight after this.
That's going to be an exciting matchup.
And it will.
Northern is all about, and I tell you this all the time, Coach Hughes, he just gets his teams ready for these types of games.
Yeah, you know, you always talk
Both
about
coaches. Coach Mullen up there does the same thing.
I was just going to go, like, each of them are such a reflection of their coaches, their leadership, and that's just the way both of those guys are built, man. It's defense first. It's smart basketball.
I look for decons to come into play again.
They line it up. Lob it into Venema. Venema to Asher Williams. Williams into the high post. Jump stop. Backs it out. Peffer. Shot clock under 10. Down to 7.
Peffer. Back him down. The double's coming.
Follow away jumper. Peffer won't go. Tipped. Rocky basketball. 1:12 left to play. Rocky with the rock. We're tied up as Nesbitt brings it into the offensive zone. Nesbitt around a screen, right side. Step back. He's going to fire the three. Nesbitt, no good. Peffer with a rebound. We have numbers the other way. That one's knocked away by McCoy. Picked up by Lawrence. Loose ball. We're going to get a whistle and a foul, and it looks like it's going to go on now a technical.
Who on? Rocky?
See, yep, coach was out of the box.
Not a good time for a technical. Absolutely not a good time for a technical. Plus, I think Tech's going to shoot a one-on-one here.
It really looked like he called it on Danny Neville as Coach Neville was out of the box. They're going to come over and chat with the officials here. 48 seconds left.
I don't know if there's any such thing as waving a technical off.
Yep. So Coach Neville gets a technical. From my angle, that's what it looked like. He was almost out near midcourt.
Well, he was complaining about something on the screw for the basketball.
Asher Williams, free throw attempt number 1, rattles out, no good. So the first on the technical, no good. Asher, as they get ready for the second. And he gets that one down. So Asher Williams gets 1 of 2, Montana Tech by 1. 70-69. Connor Mashad will check in. Cam Lawrence is now going to go to the line here for Montana Tech.
Yeah, he's got a one-on-one. Oh, he's got 2 shots.
He's got 2 shots.
So they had 8 up there. They didn't have 9.
So does the technical, because you shoot the technical first, does that count as though the technical goes into the book
we
first?
We talked about that last night. I thought that was a bench foul. So obviously
it was
matters.
for the flop.
Yeah.
So Cam gets his first. Cam Lawrence, an 84% free throw shooter. And the big man from Missoula's second is money. Montana Tech up by 3. 72-69. Down the floor comes Jordan. 43 seconds. Jordan left side to McCoy. McCoy hands it off. They'll roll it up top to Robinson. Robinson at the elbow. Steps back. Robinson. They'll switch. Venema on him. Robinson into the lane. Great pass to McCoy, and McCoy finishes.
Rock the timeout. They got to pick up. They got to pressure.
That is a great pass to McCoy, and McCoy hammers it down with 2 hands. 6 points on the night for Carter McCoy. Montana Tech will have the ball, leading by 1 with 25 seconds left to play.
Yeah, their coach just, he's not happy, but you can't go out to the free throw line and argue with the referee over a call that's over.
Montana Tech leads by 1. The largest lead we have seen tonight is 6 points. We've had no runs. We've had very minimal transition.
Just solid basketball on both ends.
Just well coached. Both teams executing. As the teams huddling up, Montana Tech looks as though they're going to bring out Decons, Williams, Mashad, Cam Lawrence, and Venema. On the other side, it looks like McCoy, Robinson, Jordan, Nesbitt, and who am I missing? Royal.
Well, Rocky's got to try to force a turnover or get a steal on the press. If they don't, they have to foul right away. It's important that Tech gets the ball to Asher Williams, period. Or Lawrence. I'd be happy with Lawrence, too.
And I almost kind of, I don't want to say prefer that, but I think it's probably a little bit more of it would be more of a surprise, truthfully. Montana Tech, full court pressure. Hayden Decons will inbound. Connor Machad, Asher Williams, and Venema come back. Decons bounce pass to Lawrence. Lawrence is fouled. Cam Lawrence gets it. He'll go to the line and shoot a pair. Cannot speak highly enough of Cam Lawrence, senior from Missoula Hellgate. The toughness that the guys that he has recruited out of Hellgate is something that won't be forgotten. And Connor, and he is one of them. You know, you look at him last year, he destroys his knee. And, you know, basically he was coming into his senior year. He could have just decided to hang it up and call it good, not play his last year and go through all that rehab. But Cam Lawrence fights through rehab, works his tail off to get to this spot. And he is at the line. He puts the digs up too. Lawrence with 10.
He's at the line because he's a great free throw shooter.
That's it. His second is no good. 2-point lead, Montana Tech. 20 seconds left to play. Robinson into the zone, calls the timeout.
Even great free shooters. Williams missed one in the front end. He's an 80-some% free throw shooter. Lawrence is 80%. There's something to be said about pressure. It squeezes your buns a little tighter sometimes.
That's it. Both teams right now from the free throw line are 20 of 26. They're both shooting 77% from the foul line. As a short timeout on the floor, Rocky Mountain College will have it in their offensive zone, JT. What are you thinking? What are you drawing up here?
Well, Robinson's got to handle the ball at some point in this, whatever. They got so much time on the clock, it doesn't matter. But they also got this guard that can shoot falling backwards from 40 feet, so he's got to touch the ball.
2-point lead, Montana Tech. Rocky Mountain College will inbound. Tremendous action here in the semifinal. McCoy will inbound. He has Jordan out in front. Jordan gets it. Shot clock is off. Game clock at 15. Jordan, pass up to Nesbitt. Nesbitt moving right. Nesbitt attacks, reverse, gets it. We're tied with 7.7 seconds left.
Give Tech plenty of time.
And we're going to get a whistle. It looks like the officials... Well, the officials are going to chat. I wonder if they're talking about if there was a timeout call or...
Well, I think they blew a whistle. The referees expect a timeout, and I don't think Coach called one.
Okay.
They expect the coach to call timeout.
7.7 seconds left on the clock. We're tied 73 all. Montana Tech, plenty of time, and that's exactly what it was, JT. Good call.
Yep. You got an inadvertent whistle from the referee at the far end. You got to keep the ball in front of them. You can't let the ball go behind them.
Hayden Decons.
Got to stop that.
Down the floor, left side. Decons attacks. Decons, whistle, and a foul. Hayden Decons to the line.
They had to stop him before midcourt. They know what he's going to do. He's going straight to the basket.
Nesbitt will pick up the personal foul. All of Rocky wanting a replay.
They got nothing to lose by getting one.
And honestly, I don't know what the replay rules are, what you can replay or not. And I feel like that's the case because the officials didn't even give it any mind. So at the line, Hayden Decons for Montana Tech. The first is money. Hayden Decons, senior leader for this Ordiger program, 15 points. Connor Machad will come in.
Putting his defensive players in.
Kulanjis will come in.
Got to have a timeout, design a full court play with 1.9. You can actually make one pass. It's got to be at least a midcourt.
Hayden Decons, 7 of 8 from the foul line. Shot number 2 is money. 1.9 seconds left. They're going to guard the inbound with Venema, which I love.
Well, the only thing got to be careful, I used to like guard and then run with the ball. Send a player down to set a screen, and they run over the screener, and they go shoot 2 free throws.
Yep.
So you got to be cautious of who you put down there, because that's a very viable play.
My goodness, semifinal day has been everything. I mean, we have had a wonderful day of basketball. Coaches will line up here.
This is going to be tough to come out with a shot here. It has to be it's going to be a 3 if it's going to be anything. The pass is going to be difficult. You're going to pressure with Venom up front. If they got to throw long, they got to throw the ball high. You want to put your quickest people in the back, best jumpers. Let them go to the ball. They've got to catch the ball running away from the basketball. If they come to it, this game is over, and they did.
McCoy looking to get it to Nesbitt. He does. Nesbitt, and he's going to fire. That one is, he gets it! Nesbitt gets it from 65 feet!
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Nesbitt throws it up over his shoulder from 65 feet plus and drains it. Amari Nesbitt drains it at the horn. They're going to come over and look at the replay.
Oh, he got it off.
The shot was off in plenty of time.
They got to look at that, but he got it off. He's made all kinds of those shots tonight, so give him credit.
Nesbitt throws it up from 65. Coach Hyatt trying to get his guys up. He knows, just as though we do, that, I mean, it was in plenty of time. This is not an issue. They're going to look and make sure. But Nesbitt knocked down that 3. And Rocky Mountain College is going to get the win 76-75. They'll look at it on tape, but I honestly think it was around a second. I mean, it wasn't even close.
No, he got it off.
So the officials, the team's going through the handshake line. The officials telling them they still need to look.
Well, they went through it because they either won or they lost.
Yep.
It's over. There's no more time on the clock. Yeah, that's good.
And the basket is good. Amari Nesbitt will drain it. And what a shot by that young man. 23 points in the win. 1.9 seconds remaining. He throws it up and just drains it. Hits the glass and drops it. And Rocky Mountain College will move on to the Frontier Conference Championship as Nesbitt hammers one from deep.
That's called a miracle. And I'll tell you what, congratulations to him. My heart's broken for Montana Tech. This game was in hand. You got to let him shoot that. You can't foul him.
Yeah. That's just a huge play by Nesbitt. And what a finish for this ball game. And we shouldn't be surprised how this finishes. I mean, this is how this game went back and forth.
Game. This was as good. This is basketball at its finest, both these teams.
Montana Tech will fall to Rocky Mountain College on a 65-footer by Amari Nesbitt. The Digs led in scoring by Asher Williams with 26 points. Hayden Decons gets 17. Cam Lawrence with 10. Braden Cook with 8, Venema with 6, Coulanges, Peffer each with 5, and Rhett Reynolds will get 3 points on the evening. On the other side for Rocky Mountain College, Nesbitt will finish with 23 points in the win. He went 3 of 5 from downtown and 1 from out of country as he threw that thing up.
Been a 5-point play.
Also for Rocky Mountain College, Royce Robinson with 13, Bilodeau with 11, Carter McCoy and Jordan each get 8. Royal the third with 6, and Bowman with 2 points for the Battling Bears as they get the win, and they will move on to the championship game tomorrow night at 7:30 here at the Butte Civic Center.
Yeah, I have very mixed emotions about these games, and not because I'm a Butte guy. I am excited for Rocky. They withstood the challenge, make a desperation shot. Great. I hope and I pray Montana Tech gets a chance to play in the national tournament. They are a deserving team, and you don't know what's going to happen, but I don't know how much this limits them finishing 5th in the conference. They've got 21 wins. They need to have the right to play in the national tournament.
You know, I think their strength of schedule, as far as though the analytics, I think, and again, I mean, no one knows for sure, but I feel like they are in. They're going to travel for their pod, most certainly.
It doesn't matter to them.
Exactly. But just a monster win for Rocky Mountain College as they take down Montana Tech 76-75, a 1-point victory for the Battling Bears. We know one half of the championship, and we await the second half of the championship. Carroll College out on the floor warming up. They'll take on MSU Northern. I'm waiting to see if we are going to see Coach Neville come up here, but I assume the energy of that brought him to the locker room, and I certainly
That's
understand why.
That's what would have brought me. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, that was just incredible. Nesbitt hits one from 65 feet away, and we have one half of the championship settled. I don't see Coach, so we're going to step aside, ladies and gentlemen. Game 1, we have one game remaining in the quarterfinals as Carroll College will take on MSU Northern. Our final quarterfinal is coming your way in a bit here with the Frontier Conference. Stay close. Hey, good evening to you, and welcome back here once again to the Butte Civic Center as we wrap up our quarter-final round of the Frontier Conference Tournament as Carroll College taking on the lights of MSU Northern. Frontier Conference action as we make. I've got popcorn dust all over me. Is there anything better than like popcorn dust all over?
No, there's nothing better than eating this stuff, but that's all I've done all day long.
Yeah, pretty much. But again, thank you for joining us as we get back here. Carroll College taking on the lights. This is our final quarterfinal, excuse me. And I'm not trying to put pressure on this game at all, but what they have to follow is absolutely insane.
Well, they can't follow that show.
No.
There's no way. That's one of the greatest basketball games I've ever seen, and I've been around a bunch of them.
Rocky Mountain College takes down Montana Tech on like a 65, 70-foot shot at the whistle. And they advance into the championship game where they will await the winner of this one. Carroll College, the 3 seed. Northern comes in the 7 seed. And, of course, this Northern team is the Cinderella of the tournament. You know, they get a huge win, playing outstanding basketball, great team basketball, and they are certainly going to need that again here to take on a very talented, a very quick, a very good Carroll College team.
Yeah, and I don't know how they feathered up during the season, but listen, a tournament is a different animal than regular season. I've never been let's compare scores guy. I've always said you play somebody 3 times, you're lucky to beat them 3 times. So this is going to be a good matchup, and in my estimation, it's the strength of coaching on both sides. Carroll has a real quick basketball team, can score the basketball. Northern Montana College, to me, to John Thatcher, it is all about Coach Hughes. He just is a great game planner. He got him here over a big win over an excellent basketball team. He's the key to this.
Well, in the regular season, they split as they both won at home. Carroll College the last time on February 14th. They handled business in Helena. They won 92-70. And then the first time they played, January 16th, up to the Armory, which we all know. I mean, every place is tough to play it, and we certainly found that out this year. But the Armory, a very tough place to go. And Carroll fell in Havre 89-73. So they exchanged both of them, kind of, mid-teen wins, and we'll see what happens here on a neutral floor.
Yeah, and I like when you say Armory. I picture myself going, and I've played in there, by the way, years ago, 1902.
Yep.
It just reminds me like there's an attack force up there ready to get ready with their tanks and machine guns and rifles.
Yep, no, I got you. And I mean, that's kind of how I vision the lights, honestly.
But it's a great gym.
That it is. So let's take a look here at the matchup between these two. Carroll College averaging a few more points a game. But both, they take a look at that, at the efficiency. Northern shooting 50% from the floor, Carroll shooting 50.5% from the floor. I mean, that kind of efficiency on both sides is incredible.
That's a high number.
You look here, Northern allowing a few less points than Carroll College, and that's certainly what you would expect out of a Coach Hughes team. And Northern, again there, just a little bit, 45% percentage shooting for their opponent. Carroll College allowing their opponents to shoot about 49%.
Evenly matched.
Yeah, truly. And that's what you'd expect, I guess, as well. Taking a look at the starters here, we'll look here at the starting 5 for the lights out of MSU Northern, led by Coach Hughes, Ramos, Delp, Leon Sayers IV, Pula, and Maxwell. Your starting 5 out here for Northern. Starting 5 played well. But Coach Hughes really got a big boost from his bench, it felt like last night, which were a huge factor.
No question. They came off and got the job done. These 5 guys are used to playing together, and they do a pretty good job.
Taking a look to the other side of the coin, Carroll College and their starting 5. Isaiah Crane, of course, it all runs through him. I love their guard tandem of Harrison and De La Cruz. Then, of course, you have Round and Christie. Round has the ability to knock it down from like 30 feet in, and he's another one of those guys that if he gets started and gets hot early, he is going to be very tough to deal with for 40 minutes.
Yeah, I like to both are going to play man-to-man. There's no zone features in this game at all, unless it's maybe just a cute little ploy to change up something. So both of them good defenders.
So we are ready to roll. Carroll College taking on the Lights of MSU Northern. We have about a half a bucket of popcorn between us.
Oh.
And we'll see where this one goes. We talked about Dylan Cook in the building, and of course, he is very interested in the Skylight game or the Lights game due to the fact that he played college football up there as a quarterback.
And now he's one of the great offensive linemen in the NFL.
It's awesome. Couldn't be happier for that kid. He worked his tail off.
Yes, he did.
Into the offensive side, Carroll College. De La Cruz with it. The left elbow diving through the paints, out to the edge, three-point shot round, no good. Tips, Northern basketball, Delp the other way. Delp leads the charge. He's going to lob it into Sayers. Sayers back out to the wing. Three-point shot on the way, that one short. And back the other way comes Crane. Crane, he'll float it up, no good. Sayers with the rebound. He'll hand it off, and we'll slow it down a little bit as Delp comes into the offensive zone. Sayers moving right, passes that way. Maxwell, three-point shot. That one's on the way, rattles out for Austin Ramos, no good. And Carroll College back into the zone. De La Cruz to Round, now into the high posts. Christie has it, back to Round. Great backdoor pass, that one's up and in. Nice feed, nice finish by Nate Christie.
I like that play, little two-man play on the baseline.
Christie had a really nice ball game last night. Again, remember, Northern playing on a day of rest. Now we're going to get a steal, and Round's going to take it the length of the court and lay it in for an easy two.
Got in the passing lane with the correct hand.
Northern into the offensive side three-point shot. Sayers, and Sayers knocks it down.
He says, let's play. I like
Let's go.
And he's a lefty, so I'm happy for you.
Thanks, man. De La Cruz to Round. Both these teams just getting warmed up here, Carroll and Northern. Again, they split during the regular season, each winning at home. And Round knocks down the three.
Yeah, if he gets hot, they're going to have to go to work because that kid can shoot.
The other way we go to Maxwell. Maxwell, bounce pass. I have the hiccups, bear with me, to Pula. Ramos now with it. Drifting down to the corner, wants the baseline. Double team, Ramos pass through the hands of his intended target. Here comes Carroll the other way. Harrison.
Shouldn't have left his feet, should have put the ball on the floor.
Round for three, and he gets another one. Back-to-back threes for Round. And Carroll College jumps out to a 10-3 lead. Now the pressure, that one goes to the ground. Maxwell's able to recover. Maxwell attacks, shot goes up and in. Good recovery by Maxwell.
Not much defense being played out here yet.
But actually 0, I believe, is the number we were looking for there. Crane moves toward the top of the horn. I was bringing it up earlier. Remember, Northern's coming off a day of rest. Carroll College played their game last night. In traffic, Harrison turns, fires, and gets it. 7-point lead for Carroll. Maxwell gets the lob pass at midcourt. Pass wide left, Sayers. Now to Ramos. Ramos drives, puts it up at the right hand. No good, but Delp follows, couldn't get it to go. Quickly the other way, Saints. Drop it off. Pass comes up top to Round. Round, bounce pass in the corner, De La Cruz. De La Cruz out to the edge. Three-point shot, Round, no good. Sayers. And a whistle and a foul as that one going to go against Carroll College as Nate Christie is called with it.
Both teams getting up and down.
16:27 left to play here in this first half. Carroll College leading 12-5. We'll see if that day of rest plays a factor if this one stays at this high pace. Into the offense, into the ball game for Northern is Gillett. The freshman just had a monster in their opener. Sayers, bounce pass, moving rights, Holacek. Gillett to Holacek. Holacek fires, gets it. They gave him space, and Holacek knocked it down. The junior out of Spokane. Carroll leads by 4. Isaiah Crane to Harrison. To the right elbow they go, back to Harrison, bobbled it for just a moment. Back into the hands of Crane. Man-to-man, whistle, and a foul. As Delp got a hip on him. Crane just had about a half step and got around him. 15:45 left to play here in this first half. Carroll leads by 4. Carroll lobs it in, comes into the corner, Crane. Crane to the wing. Switch to his left hand, kicks it out on the left side. Double team, nice pass into round, an 8-footer won't go. Rebound Gillett, Northern the other way. Gillett into the offensive side. Down it goes to Sayers. Sayers in the corner. Holacek for 3. That one hits the front of the iron, no good. Tracked down by Crane. Carroll the other way. Frontier Conference tournament action here from the Civic Center. We have had a full, busy day and a tremendous day in the quarterfinals. Backdoor cut, Harrison no good. Sayers with the rebound. Gillett. Actually, Ramos was there. I apologize. Ramos comes back out as Sayers with the rock. Ramos gets it. Cross courts in the corner. Three-point shot is on the way and good as Delp knocks it down. Clayson Delp, the junior guard out of Zilla, Washington. Zilla sounds more like a phone app than a town.
I knew that was coming.
Sorry. My tiny little brain just gets caught up. 14:26 left to play here in the first. We're going to get a foul and a timeout. Carroll College leads by 1. Great pace to get this one underway. The Saints and the Lights. We're back here to the Civic Center after this.
Nucor is a great company. They care about their people. They care about the environment.
I've never been restricted to fall in a box. I've never been told that I can't do something.
I saw it as a great opportunity to develop a career.
You create your own destiny at Nucor.
We're building something bigger out here at Nucor. Come join us.
Twelve to 11 our score. Carroll College up by 1 as the lovely and talented Chris Mowat enters the building, ladies and gentlemen. We haven't talked about hoops for a cause much. We're going to talk about that a little bit later on this evening. Baseline take, Ramos rifles it out to the edge. Three-point shot is up and out for Gillett. Defensive rebound by Christie. Christie clears it across to Jones. Jones had a big one last night for the Saints. Some big shots down the line. Jones, bounce pass off the foot of the defender, and that one will sail out of bounds as McEnroe got a foot on it. Some different personnel right now for Northern on the floor, it feels like, than we saw the first time out. De La Cruz into the high post. Christie spinning, puts it up with the right hand and gets it.
Nice little jump hook.
Nate Christie, the freshman out of Spokane. Really, really talented young man. Carroll by 3. Ramos into the offensive side. Bounce pass, Holacek. McEnroe now with it. McEnroe hands it off to Delp. Carroll attacking way outside the perimeter here. Delp, little stutter step, left side. Rocky Northern continues to work the exterior here. That one off the glass, nothing home. Here come the Saints back the other way. Harrison down the left side of the paint. Now he'll dribble out to the wing. Saints with the basketball, leading by 3. Jones attacks, passes picked off. Nice job by Gillett to grab that one. He needs help. He'll move it across to McEnroe, and we'll go the other direction. Quick hands that time. Holacek. McEnroe dribbles back up top. Northern continues to work the perimeter here. Gillett on the far right wing. Give and go. Holacek, he'll attack. He gets it, and the foul.
That is a tremendous play. Great entry pass, and that body control so he didn't charge was excellent.
Luke Holacek will go to the foul line. And he will shoot one here. Holacek, an 86% free throw shooter.
You drive me crazy with that.
I know it's driving you nuts, isn't it?
That is unbelievable how kids are shooting free throws. And, you know, the game has become the three-point line, no question about it. But free throws are just amazing how well these kids can shoot.
That one knocked out of play. Good defensive effort. Holacek gets a piece of it. He's telling Coach that he would like, well, yep, they are going to review. I like the communication as the season's gone on with that ability to review, the communication between the players and the coach going, are you sure? You know, the kind of trust back and forth. And finally, Coach Hughes said, yep, we're going to go look.
You have to depend on your players knowing what they're talking about because you can't see it from down there most of the time.
No.
So when a player gives you this, you got to do it for him.
And that it's interesting because it kind of goes against most of the time every player is like, yep, it went my way. Like the call goes their way, but here, like they really have to step up and say, yes, I touched it last or not, and tell you the honest truth, which isn't always what you get from a player.
Well, back in the day, you didn't talk about those things. You didn't talk about that kind of communication between a player and a coach. Now, I think coaches probably have meetings just specifically for this type of thing because it costs you if you're wrong.
Yep. And now it's just a timeout. If they look and review, if they uphold the call, you lose a timeout, and I believe it's a 30-second timeout. And if they reverse the call, you know, you keep your timeouts, and we go the other direction.
Well, as a coach, I never like to lose timeouts. I like to have 2 to 3 entering the last 3 minutes of a basketball game, and if you lose one, that really numbers you, especially early in the first half.
So the officials continue to look it over. And the call will stand. So Northern will lose a timeout. So the call stands. And Carroll College will keep it in their offensive zone. 14 all. Again, thanks for joining us here on a Sunday night. Frontier Conference tournament action here from the Butte Civic Center. Right side, De La Cruz. Carroll shooting 50% from the floor. We'll see if they're able to add on to that here. Left side, pull-up jumper. Floater comes up short for Crane. Northern the other way. Into the offensive side, McEnroe hands it off. And Northern. Delp comes here on the near side. Maxwell sends him in motion. Stiff man-to-man here as of right now. Double team out to Maxwell. Wanted the cutter, well defended. Inside it goes, back out to the corner. Three-point shot is on the way, hits the side of the backboard by Holacek, and that's going to be a shot clock violation.
Good ball movement to get the shot. Problem is he hit the side of the backboard, and he was wide open.
14 all our score. Carroll College substitutions. As back into the ball game for the Saints, Nate Christie and also Kellen Harrison. Into the offensive side, Isaiah Crane. Crane out on the wing, De La Cruz into the high post. Harrison back to Crane. Crane attacks into the paint. Good defensive pressure. Right-handed, gets it down. Nice take by Isaiah Crane.
That guy's good all over the court. Just an outstanding player.
Tremendous body control. Maxwell across midcourt. Maxwell looking, passes that way. And we're going to get a whistle and a foul away from the ball.
Must have had a hold on the cut, maybe.
And it looks like it's going to go on Isaiah Round. Or Isaac Round, rather, excuse me. So Round picks up the personal. Substitutions in here for Northern. 2-point advantage here for the Saints. As the lights, 3 wide, run high-low, Sayers in the high post. McEnroe backs it up. Gillett, back to McEnroe. McEnroe, Sayers is setting up on the left side of the paint. They'll set a screen, comes out to Maxwell. Good first step. Maxwell fires, no good. And the other way we go with Crane. Light shooting 38% from the floor. 5 of 14 currently. Carroll, Crane. Fires it up to De La Cruz. Out on the edge. 3-point shot, round, and no good. Defensive rebound, Ramos. Austin Ramos into the offensive side. McEnroe looking to get it into Sayers. They do. Sayers, double team on him now. Ball off his foot, out of bounds. That will be Carroll basketball.
Everybody standing around when he had the ball, no help, no movement. You got to come to the ball. Somebody's got to come and help him.
16-14, Carroll leads by 2. And the Saints, Isaiah Crane into the zone. Carroll College up by 2. The winner of this one will take on Rocky Mountain College in the championship. Shot is short. Crane follows, gets his own rebound. Again, no. Tipped out to the wing. Harrison tracks it down. Great hustle by Carroll College. They'll slow down for a moment and adjust. Kellen Harrison on the right wing. Pass goes to Christie. Christie attacks, and he's going to go to the foul line.
Yeah, had a big mismatch there that time. A smart move by Christie to go to the hoop.
9:53 left to play here in the first half. Carroll College leads by 2. We're back to the Butte Civic Center after this.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jessica Reisig, an orthopedic surgeon here in Butte, Montana with specialty training in foot and ankle. I chose orthopedic surgery because I get to actively help my patients enjoy their lives. The human body in general is just really amazing. The way everything works as a unit, the way the bones, tendons, muscles all work to function and just make people move is something that I've always found incredibly fascinating. And there's nothing more rewarding than seeing a patient get better because of the work we did together.
Sixteen to 14, Carroll College leads by 2 with 9:53 left to play here in the first half. Waiting for our first significant run here in this one.
Yes, it's early yet. It's going to happen.
Again, these two teams split, both winning at home.
This has been a feeling out process here for about the first 10 minutes now. Something different's got to take place.
At the foul line is Christie. Christie's first is money. So Christie knocks down the first. And they'll get it stacked up for number 2. Christie's second is money. Christie gets them both. And Northern the other way, trailing by 4. Across the timeline, Gillett. Gillett up top to Sayers. They'll set a screen, trying to get an opening on the baseline. Well defended by Carroll. Gillett back to his left. Step back, fires, just standing on the arc. That one no good. Nothing but white jerseys under the rim. Carroll the other way.
Northern's got to go to the bucket. They got to rebound.
Traveling rights. Isaiah Crane controls. Crane into the high post, down the left side. Down inside it goes. That's a nice pass. Great finish by Nate Christie.
He got some heat on that to get it there.
No joke. Nate Christie right now sitting with 6 points for the Saints. And that is their lead currently. Good head fake. Holochuk across. 3-point shot. That one won't fall. as Trayson Gillett unable to find the bottom of the net. Harrison up top, moves it out on the left side. Bounce pass, no one home. Drew Jones tried to kick it back to Round.
Got a foul call on it. Boy, I didn't see the foul.
I didn't either, to be honest. 8:42 remaining here in the first half. Frontier Conference Tournament. One championship game is set. Lob pass. Out left. Pass to Harrison. Harrison scrapes down the left side of the paint, knocked away by Sayers. Quick hands by the big man. As Leon Sayers, the fourth, reaches in and swats that one away. So Carroll to inbound. Crane, pass comes in, he'll get it back. Harrison. Harrison fires the three, that one won't go. And here comes Northern the other way. Far right wing with it. Delp up top to Holacek. Now to Gillett. Pass goes out on the far right side, driving in. Out on the edge, head fake. Spinning left is Holacek in the corner, Gillett. Gillett rifles it up top. Ball fake again, out to Gillett. Good ball movement here by the Lights, but that one's going to be taken away by Crane. Crane, coast to coast, easy two.
Yeah, I thought there were 2 times they had a 3 they should have shot, overpassing. I understand they're trying to run their stuff, but they had 2 good looks at the 3.
7:57 left to play here in this first half. Carroll College leading 22-14. It's a short timeout, so we'll go ahead and keep her here.
Yeah, we finally had our first little mini run.
That's it.
Nice little run by Carroll.
A little momentum here for the Saints. We'll see if Northern is able to put the kibosh on it. Again, these two teams split during the regular season. Both winning pretty handily on their home floors, to be honest. See what happens here at the neutral sites. And, of course, the winner of this one will move on to take on Rocky Mountain College, who advanced on a 65-footer, which you'll probably see on SportsCenter later this evening.
Well, if it isn't, there's something wrong. That was an amazing shot.
Down by 1, they inbound with 1.9 seconds left, and they hit a 65, 70-footer the other direction. Delp in the backcourts. Spins to his right. Delp passes left. Gillett. Gillett comes up top to Delp once again. 7:40 left to play here in the first half. Near side, Holacek down inside to Sayers. Sayers one-on-one. Out to the wing. Gillett into the high posts. Delp for 3. Front of the rim, no good. Rebound, Carroll College back the other way.
Yeah, Carroll College is controlling the inside.
Driving left, that one's blocked by Gillett. Gillett swats it away.
Do you want to tell him he's a freshman, or do you want me to?
You know, I don't think I will. Thank you.
That was quite the block.
Great athleticism. And we tend to believe he really likes playing in this building. He won himself a state championship in it last year, and then he had a monster game their first time out here on this floor.
Yeah, they had a team that was unbelievable last year.
Jones steps in, fires, and gets it. Jones knocks down the jumper. And Northern into the offensive side. Across the timeline, Delp comes to Sayers. Sayers moving right. Backdoor cut. Up top, comes around. Delp wants to go back to his right side, stops, feeds it in high, and that one's tipped. Good defense that time by Round. Quickly the other way, Carroll with numbers. 3-point shot is on the way, front of the rim, no. Big rebound, Sayers. Here on the near side. Down to the baseline, Sayers. Double team to the edge, 3-point shot. Maxwell puts it down.
They were in need of that. They were really struggling with their offense.
Got it. 6 minutes left to play here in this first half. Carroll by 7. 4 wide for the Saints. Round stops. Follow-away jumper is up and good for Isaiah Crane.
Yeah, you got to get out and guard that guy. That guy is, in my estimation, Carroll's best player.
Crane sits right now with 6 points. And back the other way come the lights. Delp fires, front of the rim, doesn't go. Nate Christie will go the other way as he gets it off to Crane. Crane coast to coast, finger roll, no good. Maxwell goes large for a rebound. And Northern into the offensive side. Carroll's up by 9. They're shooting 45% from the floor. Northern at 31% currently. Front of the iron, no good. Big rebound, Holacek kicked it out. Delp will try again. No.
Just don't have that shooting stroke that they had last night.
5 minutes left to play here in the first half. Long range three the other way. Isaiah Crane does happen to have that shooting range. And he knocks it down. Northern into the offensive side. They'll dump it down to Holacek. Back out to Ramos. Ramos, no good. And that one's going to go out of bounds. Carroll College basketball. 4:42 left to play here in the first half. We have a timeout on the floor, so ladies and gentlemen, we'll take one. Back to the Civic Center in just a moment. The lead is out to a dozen. The Saints of Carroll College up over Northern 29-17. 4:42 left to play here in this first half. And Carroll starting to stretch things out a little bit here.
Well, and the bottom line is the three-point line. Northern's not knocking them down. Carroll's getting a few, but it's stretching the lead.
Isaiah Crane across the timeline. Into the high post it goes, back out to Crane. Crane, their leading scorer, left-handed, nice take to the rack that time by Dean Blair, and Blair will put it down.
That was a great pass.
Blair's first basket of the evening. Lights into the offensive side. Maxwell. Moving right with it is Holacek, now up top, McEnroe. McEnroe, follow-away jumper is up and in. That's a nice stroke by Rafe McEnroe. Senior from Honolulu, Hawaii. Driving down Crane, brings the defender up. Crane switches to the left hand and finishes.
Crane's tough around the hoop. Yeah. Can shoot the three, just a complete basketball player.
Yeah, just has such great body control. Across the timeline, Ramos. That one's loose. Northern able to save it. Gillett. Gillett up top. Holacek for three. Won't go. Tip to the ground. Carroll College outlet the other way. Feed to Crane. Crane out to the edge. Driving is Jones. He'll clear it all the way back up top. Round will back up and readjust. Round moving right. Pass down. Three-point shot is money. Crane hits another one. Isaiah Crane, 14 points. Carroll College stretches their lead out to 17. Three ball up and out, no good. Boy, Northern just can't buy one right now.
No, and they in this era, they live and die by it, especially against good teams.
Max, rebound by McEnroe. Gillett gets the outlet back the other way. Gillett from downtown. Laser shot, no good. Rebound goes to the ground, and a timeout called by Carroll College.
Got to settle things down a little bit and get Crane the ball every time down the floor because he's on fire right now.
Big time. 2:39 left to play here in this first half. Carroll College up 36-19. Frontier Conference tournament action here at the Butte Civic Center. It's a short timeout. And as always, thanks for joining us here with the Frontier Conference. Championship night tomorrow. Women's championship, your 1 and 2 seed, as Dakota State will take on Montana Tech in the women's championship at 5 p.m. Then the men's championship will be Rocky Mountain College against one of these two. And Northern needs to drop a gear and get some traction here if they want to try and fight their way into that game.
Yeah, and if this score gets any more separated, Carroll's going to be able to rest players, whereas Rocky had to play a hard game for 40 minutes. So that could have a difference playing the next day.
17-point advantage here for the Saints. Pass out wide left, Harrison. Harrison, switch to his right hand, into the lane, knocked away. Gillett gets the steal, keeps the ball alive. Oh, he goes down hard. Boy, it almost looked like his face kind of bounced off the floor from up here, but luckily he's okay. Hello.
Yeah.
I'd still be on the floor crying.
That's why you and I are up here.
17-point lead here for the Saints. Into the offensive side comes Northern. Sayers to Gillett. Gillett moves it left side. Dribbling down toward the baseline. Now into Sayers. Double team. Out to Holacek. Northern started with good rhythm in the offensive zone, and Carroll has just shut him down. Sayers spins, kicks it out on the edge. Holacek for three, gets it.
They aren't leaving Holacek alone. That's 3 threes, I believe, for him.
Holacek here on the night, 9 points. Baseline take, De La Cruz, no good. Tipped out, Northern basketball. Quickly the other way, Gillett puts on the brakes. No idea how he did that. Holacek drives into the lane. Holacek gets it, and the foul. Luke Holacek gonna drag him into this.
That's just a strong human being that took that thing to the hoop. He had one defender coming from one side and the man that was guarding him, and he just split him and powered it up.
With a name like Holacek, I assume he plays hockey too. But I'm hoping.
He kind of looks like a hockey player.
He really kind of does.
He's built to be one.
I mean, he's kind of got, kind of the Norco neck warmer thing going on down here.
I don't know how big hockey is in Spokane. I have to check it out. I think he's from Spokane, isn't he?
That he is. Carroll College, far left wing, Crane. Around a screen, back to Round. Round drives, nice pass down underneath, left-handed, nice touch that time by Nate Christie.
Yeah, they're taking advantage of the paint.
In transition the other way. Pass here on the near side. Sayers to Gillett. Gillett drives, spins, double teamed, out to Sayers. Sayers gonna pop, that one no good. Huge offensive rebound and the putback for Ramos.
Cut into it a little bit. They got to get a stop here and get another basket. Bring this thing into normalcy.
Driving through the lane, right-handed to the rack. That's another great take by Crane. 16 points for Isaiah Crane.
That's in a crowd. He makes it look so easy.
Completely. Delp will get it into the hands of Gillett. Gillett into the offensive zone. Gillett's going to fire. That one no good. Sayers with a great offensive rebound and a putback. He kind of let the defender shed off his left shoulder and went up and got it. The lead's 11.
Taking too much time.
Pass to Crane. Down to 5 seconds. Crane goes with the left hand, lost it out of bounds. The officials will say Carroll basketball with 2.1 seconds remaining in the first half.
Now you got to attack the basket at the 10-second minimum mark. You've got to go to the bucket then. They went too late.
The inbound shot no good. We have one half done. 40-29 our score. The Saints of Carroll College out over Montana State University Northern. We'll take a break. We will give you numbers and more in just a few.
Even when you have to weather the storm, even when the unexpected happens, even when the local environment slows things down. We will get you what you need when you need it. We are committed to getting you back in the seat, back to work, back to what matters. At Torgerson's Equipment, we know what matters most: community, family, working every day to make your day more productive.
To 29 our score. The Saints of Carroll College out in front of MSU Northern as we are at the half. Carroll College, much like we talked about them last night, has come out. They have just executed, getting big turnovers on the defensive side and just taking high percentage shots on the other side of the floor.
Yeah, Carroll College is controlling in the paint, too. Isaiah Crane's getting down in that area, making life look easy. Their post players are doing a good job of posting up and doing what it takes to win inside of that paint, which is, I'm a big believer that's what wins basketball games. Northern is basically they're doing some at times good jobs of penetrating, but they're basically living by the three. They're shooting a lot of threes. And I don't know what their success rate is right now, but for them to get in this and to win this, it's got to be better than what it is.